30 seconds. The show will start in 15 seconds, and this is your last audible warning.
Previously on the Bubba the Love Sponge show.
I don't know. Could I have walked up to Ramina and said, Ramina, what do you think about, Biden versus Trump? Would she have an opinion of that?
It's great. Christmas party banter.
She would?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
Danny, what do you think?
Yeah, talk to my husband.
I tell you my answer. My answer is with my husband. He will tell you how I feel about that matter.
He fills out the ballot.
He fills out my ballot. Wow.
You're listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge show.
Broadcast rights for the Bubba the Love Sponge show have been granted to this station by the Bubba Radio Network and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this production without the express written consent of the Bubba Radio Network is prohibited.
Running a little bit behind today. Well, it looks like you might be running a little bit behind in life, my friend.
Yes, FT, Greg, and Amy, 25 on the Cash App.
That's probably Greg.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Love him. He's always I think Greg's always first in. I'm going to give him a big hug at Barb.
Him or T-shirt Will are neck and neck usually.
They compete for that
first one.
For that first to pop our chair, our daily cherry.
Exactly.
Let me tell you, I can see that you still have your Christmas tree in the back of your truck. Is that going to be a dumpster dive Willie situation?
Yes, it is.
I got to tell you, as early as you come to work in the morning, 75, it starts getting packed up right after you leave. But if you just left the tailgate open and let it, just kind of barely, when you left your house, right before you went on 75, if you open up your tailgate, and it just let it blow out right onto 75.
Yeah, I could do
you
that.
You can't do that at noon.
No.
When everybody's watching, but gas it up and let it fly out.
Let it fly out. Hopefully, no one's behind me. Hopefully, a semi just runs it over.
That or you could. You know what, Lemmy? That actually might not be a good idea because there's so many cameras on the highways nowadays.
Oh, that's right.
So, you got vehicular, involuntary Christmas tree manslaughter.
FHP shows up here.
Right.
Arrest me at 6:30.
Right. They're like, Lemmy's like, I didn't do it. Like, well, we got cameras. They got cameras everywhere now.
It would be good content,
There's
though.
pines all over your car.
Yeah.
That's true, too.
So, Lemmy, I just do your standard dumpster diver like you do around here.
Yeah.
You got some honey holes, don't you?
Yeah. I tried actually to do it this morning since I got here a little earlier, but there was already employees at my one spot.
You do know, not that the Christmas tree would be something that the Bake More Pie people would allow us to dump, but we're supposed to have a key to that, and the agreement was, I don't know who runs the place over there. I think Seth may know.
Yeah, Cord's Owen.
Yeah, and he's always been real good to me.
Yeah.
And we've been. I think we're now. Seth, when you worked over there, did you have any interaction with him as how do they perceive us as white trash?
No. They were always very intrigued about what went on over here.
Did you tell him you worked for us?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then I told them that I was back over here yesterday, and they said, "Come on over and see us." So
Are you going to jump ship again?
Well, no.
For $8 extra a week.
I'm going to see what they have to offer as far as the benefits package. But
maybe you could get a job like from noon to 6 over there.
I got it, Bubba.
You got to think your commute. It doesn't even cost you 50 cents to fire your car up and drive it over to that parking lot. In fact, you know what, Seth? I'd let you keep your car here, and you could just walk over there and then get your car out when your shift over there is over with.
Bubba, you're a hell of a guy, but I'm dedicated to this job and the one that I have after this that I do from home.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yes, if you need me to ask them about using their dumpster or anything like that, I can be the go-to guy. I can be the spokesman for this organization.
I do have the guy. I do have Cord's number, and the only time I hear from him, Lummy, is when I leave the power. Like if I'm power washing something in the back.
Oh, okay.
I think they can hear it over there. Because the power washer is kind of towards their building.
Ooh, we used to always be able to hear it. You would always have race car stuff going on in the back.
Oh,
Bubba.
yeah.
And it is like it's a warehouse over there. It would rattle the whole place.
Back when I had Tyler's open wheel modify, I would turn that thing on. It's like 750 horsepower.
Oh, that thing was loud.
And I'd just vroom, vroom. But they'd be like, "What in the hell are they over there doing?" So I don't think, Lummy, they would allow the Christmas tree dumping. But one of the deals we have with the Bake More Pie guy, Cordy's, whatever hell his name is, is he called me up one day and said, "Listen, we're thinking about getting a dumpster, but we don't have a place to put it. But you have that. We have that convenient. See, Lummy, before I bought this place, that didn't have the front fence.
Oh yeah.
So that." Where the dumpster was it was kind of a U drive, kind of a U like a horseshoe drive where you could pull in there and then pull out where the current gate is.
Yeah.
So I put a gate.
Thank God you did.
In front of that horseshoe gimmick. Yeah, thank God we have a gate here, because think of all the nut jobs that have tried to break in.
What's it?
Or kill us.
It's true.
How many perpetrators has the gate stopped over the years?
Oh, I mean,
and name the top 3 most dangerous.
Well, the top most
Kenneth
dangerous
Kimberlin.
was Kenneth Kimberlin. He actually showed up, and he is an ex-cop that killed 2 people.
Okay.
He showed up here.
Was that a long time ago?
Crackhead Calvin, that's the other one.
Yeah, that was just after you left.
Okay.
He got this guy named Kenneth Kimberlin.
He couldn't take it.
He was in prison, and he would listen to the show on AM 820, and he got some kind of harebrained idea, and somebody told him about Bubba Raw or something, and he said in fact, we downloaded letters to the judge that he had written the judge, and while he was in the Pinellas County, jail, he was saying that Bubba the Love Sponge is ruining my life because he has got 24-hour surveillance on me. You're in jail, buddy. I don't have 20. I'm not in my office, brother, on this one, okay? And so he then told the judge that when he was out and before he went to jail, that he had an 800-pound python that lived underneath his trailer in Moon Lake, and he would feed it body parts that local bikers would bring by after they killed people.
I mean, that's not that far-fetched, is it?
Well,
yeah, maybe in your world it's not, but in mine...
Did you say Moon Lake?
Yeah, Moon Lake.
Well, I don't know what the hell goes on out there.
Well, didn't the snake talk to him also?
He said the snake would not hurt him because they were friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then
I'm not laughing, man. This guy sounds dangerous.
So then that guy starts sending me letters and stuff. Next thing you know, that guy gets out of jail and shows up at the front door. And Blitz and Merch Crick went out there with guns, hidden, but on them. To try to, see what this guy's problem was. Lummy, the biggest of all, was supposed to go out there and record it, and he hid behind the Merch Crick's truck like he was scared. So then Kenneth Kimberlin, now, they weren't really going to do anything about what he did to us. They weren't really going to do anything because we're Bubba the Love Sponge. I have no rights. I mean, you can do anything you want to me. I mean, that's been proven, hasn't it?
Especially on this side of town. Yeah, I mean, there's no holds barred over here.
Seth, I hate to argue with you, but any side of town, pretty much. Sarasota, up here, over there, it doesn't matter. Remember, Lummy, when I had a nightclub in Spring Hill and they said my decibel levels were too high? Yeah. They were finding me $500 a day? Please.
That was a peaceful town until you took Spring Hill over.
Right.
But that's what happens when you try to conquer Hernando County.
Yeah, true. I've tried to conquer this entire area.
You're going to be running for mayor soon, too.
Well, I'll tell you this, though, Lummy. Do you know who I did? Did you know who I got? Speaking of local royalty, and I think this just trumps everybody. Like, This trumps everybody. Guess who I got a handwritten Christmas card from, and I'll bring it down tomorrow.
Who?
Grady Judd.
Oh, nice.
For real?
For real. So
That's almost cooler than Howard. That's awesome.
Well, you kind of. I think I got a happy holiday Christmas card from Howard because he's like Hanukkah. He's Hanukkah guy. Right.
He's a Hanukkah guy?
Well, if you're Jewish and you're handing out Christmas cards, don't you just say Happy Holidays?
I mean, you can say whatever you want, but typically, yes.
I say Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yeah.
Because then if they go, oh, no, I'm Jewish, I'm like, God, so am I. And then I find a new friend. But
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I lead with Merry Christmas.
You lead with that, and then you adjust accordingly.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Like, what if some black guy goes, it's Kwanzaa for me, bitch?
Yeah, I've yet to meet one, so.
True.
I've never met a black person that does Kwanzaa ever.
I didn't even know Kwanzaa existed. What is Kwanzaa? Let me ask Alexa.
I mean, all holidays are made up, but it was made up in like the 60s.
Hey, Alexa, what is Kwanzaa?
Kwanzaa is an annual celebration of African American culture from December 26th to January 1st, culminating in a communal feast called Karamu, usually on the 6th day.
Now, do they have like in Detroit? And
No, nobody does that holiday.
Yeah,
no
some guy
one
created
does.
it in, what, the 60s?
Yeah, it was like in the 60s.
And then he went to prison, like, right after that.
The guy that
Whatever it
invented
is.
Kwanzaa went to prison?
Yeah.
That's my kind of holiday. I'm going to stop. I'm making an announcement to my family saying I am no longer participating in Christmas. I'm a Kwanzaa guy.
Do it.
But here's the deal. If I put brown makeup on and an afro, I'd be canceled forever.
Yes, you would be.
Right?
I
Yeah.
wouldn't suggest doing that.
I'm not
but you
gonna.
could probably get away with wearing a dashiki.
Poor Megyn Kelly. She was just talking about the fact that she was going to a Halloween party with her.
Just
with
looking
her,
like Diana Ross.
Yeah, looking like Diana Ross. They canceled that bitch. Well, it's because she had a $50 million deal and wasn't really pulling down the numbers, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they weren't pulling down
She didn't
there.
even have pictures. She just said that did she say she didn't have a problem with it? Or
Yeah,
she
something like
did
that.
it in the past?
No,
or
she
something?
didn't do it. Her friend did it, and she didn't have a problem
She
with
said,
it.
I don't have a
Yeah.
problem with somebody putting on brown makeup and
Paying
dress
homage
and to dress up and during Halloween and pay respects to an African American person. Like, wow, I'd make a great Charles. I'd make a great short Charles Barkley, right?
Absolutely.
But
Listen, I got so freaked out. I stopped doing like charcoal masks. I was like, I'm not taking any chances.
Charcoal mask.
You know, like it's like black scrub that you put on your face and you like
Yeah.
let it sit. But God forbid, like my neighbor pops over and he's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'm like, just trying to, exfoliate. He's like, "You're canceled."
You're just trying to come up with an excuse to have a bad complexion because, I mean, like that's very defensible.
Your neighbor has access to your front door?
Not my front door, but sometimes there's some cracks in the backyard fence.
I would go back to the charcoal mask. I think it gives you a radiance that's second to none. So.
Okay,
And you're
sorry.
lacking right now.
Clearly.
Yeah, you're lacking radiance. It's because of that charcoal. You've cut out the
Took
charcoal.
it out of my
dude.
life.
So, Lummy, what I'm saying is we need to have a better relationship with Cords over there.
Yes, we do.
And say, listen, one of the deals that you guys talk about us we're like their bitches because they put their dumpster on my driveway, and the rule was, or the agreement was, they were going to give me a key to use it. And I don't think we ever got a key.
We never got a key. We had to borrow their key just so we could use it one time in 3 years?
Yeah.
And then they were going to make us a key, and then they never made us a key.
Lummy, do you think you have the balls? And, you look tough. Like, you look like a tough guy.
Yeah.
But,
I got the key the first time.
Lummy, is
we
your
never went back
camera?
over.
No, your camera's not messed up. My screen
No.
was. So, Lummy, can you walk over there one day, not mean,
Yeah.
but nice.
Of course.
And say, hey, do you think I could put like a GoPro camera on top of your head? You know? And say, hey, Cords, the deal was, Bubba said that the deal was, got to put the Bubba said in there.
Okay.
Bubba said that, by the way, Seth says hi.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're going about this the right. I feel like you're going to talk to North Korea without using Dennis Rodman. I feel like I feel like you need Dennis Rodman to really help bring this all together here.
Now, do you need to? Are you suggesting you do that by yourself, or do you accompany Lummy?
I accompany Lummy, and as he's fumbling around, I kind of clear it up. I think we do a whole good cop dumb cop thing.
Right.
Oh, perfect. Thanks.
Perfect. So one of these days, maybe you guys can walk over there and say, "Hey, Cords, Bubba was just asking, can we after 4 years, can we finally just get a key? We don't dump that much, but can we just finally get a key? You're real stingy on this key. That or then, Lummy, this is where maybe Seth can come. I don't know if Seth doesn't like being stiff, and he doesn't like confrontation, I don't think. But
why do we need confrontation? Why can't they just cough up the key?
Because you got to say this. If he says, based on his reaction, no, I think we're going to keep the key over here, and then if you guys need it, just come get the key. And Lummy, that's cumbersome.
Oh, of course.
And sometimes, like Seth, I don't know the hours they work over there, but sometimes they're not the same ones as ours.
No, they're an 8 to 5 kind of crew over there, and they only work out of the office a couple days out of the week.
Right, like they're an 8 to 5, but a few days it's an 8-5 from home.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So, Lummy, we got to catch them on an 8 to 5 where they're over there, and this is what you got to say to them. If he says, "Hey, no problem, come by in a couple days, I'll have somebody make a key," no problem. Then we have no problem.
Yeah.
But if he says, "No, I think I'm going to keep the key, just come get it when you need it," then Lummy, you need to say, "Well, Bubba says then you need to take or Seth, which one, probably have to be Seth, because Lummy, you'll be scared." Just say, well, Bubba has then said that you guys need to get the dumpster off of his property.
Oof.
And then watch how fast he coughs up the key.
Oh, yeah.
Or how fast they move the dumpster.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know.
Wow.
I think they really like that dumpster.
They sure do.
They do. And we don't, and Lummy, between the AAA dumpster, which the AAA guys, they like us because the merch crit kind of polices it for them.
Oh yeah, there's been no parking over there.
And they were so smart to put that little yellow chain up. That's kept a lot of degenerates out of here.
Yeah,
isn't that where,
except for the homeless?
Isn't that where Lumby would do the illegal dumping before?
A lot of it.
It's
yeah.
not illegal dumping.
It's not illegal dumping. See, it's not illegal dumping, Seth. If the people that own the dumpster don't have a problem with you dumping. It's only illegal dumping if the owners of the dumpster don't like you.
What if they're completely unaware of what's happening?
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, again, look at you try to wiggle in some kind of,
listen, I'm just wondering what the hell is the end game for the tree that's in Lummy's truck. Is he just waiting for somebody to come take it out? Is he waiting?
Now, Lummy, did goats eat pine needles?
Yeah, well, see, the thing is that they have one already.
Now, Lummy, you know that I have, have you seen the back, how clean it is?
Yes, I have.
Big Red and I think it was last Saturday. My days are all ran together. They really are. I'm so day screwed. It's pathetic. But one day last week, or maybe Saturday, I don't know. Big Red came by and helped me clean and kind of clean the back area up. So it's beautiful right now.
It is.
And I found that Craftsman battery operated chainsaw. So, do the goats eat the pine needles just right off the big ass tree, or do you got to cut the branches off?
No, they will. See, the reason I didn't put that in there either, so I figured I'd dump it, is I brought them one on Saturday.
They eat Christmas trees?
Yeah.
We should get into that business. Don't dump your tree. Give it to, for a $10 donation, you can save a goat's life and give us your tree.
There you go.
Who's getting the $10?
We are.
Oh, okay. They say here's okay.
Yeah,
it
gives us the $10.
Fine, we.
Yeah, it costs you $10 to dump it somewhere else. Give us the 10, and you're helping out a poor little goat. Maybe we don't feed the goats for a few weeks. Let me let their ribs show out a little bit and be like, these are hungry goats that really, really crave Christmas trees.
We can do that. Yeah, I didn't want to put it back there yesterday, so I figured I'd dump it because they still have a half of one, and I didn't want to clutter it up back there.
So, Lummy, now, when the skeleton of the tree that's going to be completely gone,
that one gets dumped.
Well, will you please dump it, not throw it? Because usually you throw it in the pond.
No, I did that one time for the it's a good hidey hole for the bluegills.
So, Lummy, am I not right? Have you not thrown a Christmas tree in the pond?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want any more. I don't want any more Christmas trees in the pond.
No, we don't need any more.
Okay. So, that being said, this Christmas tree that's in the back of your truck is going to be goat consumed.
Correct. Unless they don't eat it quick enough.
They can eat pine needles.
Oh yeah.
You can eat plastic.
They loved it. I mean, they like headbutt it and play with it and then eat it.
Do they fight over it?
Oh yeah.
Is it better to cut it in half, or will Baby still try to dominate both sides?
It's still dominating.
Baby is such a dick when it comes to food. It's like literally you are watching, wild animals, and like the superior, gorilla gets all the food, and the little gorillas don't get much at all.
Hierarchy of dominance.
Because Baby, you can throw literally two bananas out there, one to the right for Hootie and one to the left for Baby. And Baby will go and get his real fast and kind of guard it and then run over there to the other banana that poor little Hootie's trying to and then headbutt him and get both bananas.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
And then Hootie just, does he get anything?
Yeah, usually he'll take all his weight and kind of push Baby out once he gets a better angle. He's sticking up for himself these days.
A little bit better?
Yeah. No, I put the Christmas tree where Hootie can get his from up top and then from the bottom too.
Well, I was thinking about this, Lummy. I found a big ladder out back.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about having you get up there with the chainsaw because the Bakemore Pies trees are really on our side of the fence.
Yeah, those pine trees.
A lot of them. And those pine trees are just the worst when it comes to pine needles.
Yep.
But also that other big tree like an oak or whatever is way, way on our side. And if I got you, plus I'll be filming it. You up there, a 300-pound man on a wibbly-ass ladder with an electric chainsaw just kind of mowing down branches because that's what the goats like, don't they? They love those branches.
Well, they don't like the pine trees because actually Average Joe in the next week or so was going to clean all that up before Barp and then.
Well,
take
first
those
of
back.
all, we can there's a palm tree that's growing directly behind Nikki's old merch trailer.
Oh yes.
Can we take that down?
Yeah.
Now, let me just don't tell me what I want to hear.
Well, no, because when last time Average Joe went in the back.
Because that's a
up.
big, fat, really, really, really fat palm tree that really creates a lot of havoc back there.
Oh, it does. We just weren't sure if you wanted to cut anything down. So
I want to cut
up.
as many things. I want to cut as many because the more trees you cut down, the less leaves you have blowing around.
Nice. Okay.
So I want to cut down as much as I possibly can cut down. Remember when Tom the Tree Man cut down?
Oh God!
Oh my God! Tom Bean is on the other side of the tree. He wants to grow as many trees as he can. He loves trees. They're good for the ecosystem. Trees,
Damn
and more
it,
trees.
Oxygen. Tree breeze.
When I was over there for the 6 years that I was over there broadcasting, I didn't own the building. I was just renting, but I thought I owned the building. I act like I owned the building. And so I told Tom the Tree Man, there is just way too many trees around here. How about this weekend you come back here and really prune this thing out? Well, probably the second maddest Tom Bean's ever been at me. Second maddest Tom Bean's ever been at me is when Tom the Tree Man unauthorized went and just, my Lord, like it fit.
It all
oh my God! And it was beautiful trees, like 100-year oaks and stuff, and he just cut them right off like they were amputees. The big oak had a really bunch of nice branches. It really went out beautiful. And you look at them and it looked like they were just got back from the war and they got their right leg amputated or their right arm amputated.
How did Tom Bean approach you about it?
He was so mad. Oh my God.
I've never seen. I really don't know the man that well, but how does he get mad? Does he yell?
Yep.
Is he disappointed?
Yep.
He yells? Okay.
He's smart enough to be able to intertwine both of those.
Oh, okay. Wow.
He
has enough
like me,
self-control.
Like me, I'm just kind of a straight gorilla. I just get mad.
Yeah, punch someone in the face and feel bad for it like 5 seconds later.
I can't tell you the last person I punched in the face was him.
That's what I'm saying.
And that didn't work out too good.
Right.
For me. So,
Didn't Tom the Tree Man also, was it your mangrove trees?
Yeah, Tom the Tree Man. There's all kinds of stories about Tom the Tree Man.
I think there was a huge fine or something like that too, and it was around the same time.
Oh yeah,
the oak trees.
No. She's in chat. Dawn. She's Dawn.
Yeah.
Dawn Harago.
Okay. Jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, the jiu-jitsu girl from South Carolina, which I think they relocated back. There she is, Dawn Hamdorf.
Yeah.
And she's a very good friend of mine, and I love her. She's formerly from, the Brandon, area. For years, she lived here. But she worked for, Pinellas County Swift Mud or something like that. Well, I had these cattails, Lummy, that were when I was rich and lived out there and where cattails would grow.
Yep.
And I was just going to go, have Tom the Tree Man spray some Roundup on them or whatever. They actually, you can go to Amazon and get cattail killer.
Yes.
Spray it. And next thing in a week, they're all dead. Well, I was getting ready to do it. And no, I did it. and the city of St. Pete came and said, like, was going to fine me like $3,000 or $4,000 for disturbing the cattails, and you got to have a permit. So she backdated a permit for me from SwiftMud that said I had permission to do it. She saved me so much money. I love her.
Oh, that's awesome.
And let me, Anna, I think is she a purple?
That's what you told me, that she was purple.
Yeah, she's purple. Is that tough?
That's insane. I think that purple, you're pretty much like a black belt almost.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of, but not
Will
really,
you
if
ever
that makes sense.
During your tenure of the show, which might be as early as next week, but I'm just saying, like, will you be purple, you think?
I hope so, Bubba,
Like,
at some point. If
you're
I can get my purple in the next 3 to 4 years, I'd be happy.
Where are you now?
2-stripe blue belt.
2-stripe blue. Then
Just
what?
got my second stripe.
Then goes brown.
In December, bitch.
So blue.
Purple.
Oh, blue, purple.
Blue is, I hear, is when most people quit. It's
Really?
the hardest belt. Purple's the hardest one to get because apparently a lot of people quit at blue.
We should like almost establish people's tenure at the BRN by belts. You know, like Seth is back to a white belt. You know,
He is?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess if you're a purple belt and you just take a couple years off,
You come back still a purple
yeah.
belt.
All right. So I don't know. I'd have to think about this. Who the belts are?
Mm.
Well, I mean, you have the tenure of a black belt, but you have this. The
skill.
You have, well, I was going to say skill set, but you have the intellect of a white belt.
Oh,
you know
thank
what I'm
you.
saying?
Not a blue belt, at least. Minor one.
I don't know, Lummy. I don't know. I'd have to sit down and think about this. I don't know if I can do this I don't know if I can belt
on the fly.
I don't know if I can belt you people up on the fly. I'm sorry. I'm not quite that talented. Sorry about that. I am talented enough to be able to tell you that today's after show. Now, I'm not making anybody do anything, so if the two parties involved here don't feel comfortable about working with each other, which I think might be the situation here, Lummy, because Lummy, today's a really hard day for me.
Yeah.
It's my 1-year anniversary of my stepfather, Eddie, dying. This is the day that he died last year, and my mom is, this is a tough day for her. So me and my sister and Emerge Crick and Tarek are all going to converge on her house today about 11 o'clock and take her to lunch and just try to be with her for the day. So I'm not going to be able to do an after show, which also kills the Clem Kush.
Okay.
But we can do that tomorrow.
No problem.
If you'd like. And Lummy, I don't know what. Lummy's got a Christmas tree to dump, and
He's
Rhett.
doing the sports show, I thought.
And there's no sports show to do because Rhett, your mic's on, by the way. Rhett had a very good friend of his die unexpectedly last night. Rhett, do you care to expand on that, or
Sure.
not too, like, no names, no nothing like that, but just an overall description of as to what tragically happened last night.
Yeah, so it was my childhood friend Johnny, and
So kind of like my Larry Plummer.
yeah,
Okay.
and I guess he was driving. It was him, his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's sister. Got in an accident. His girlfriend's sister died immediately. He was in the hospital in critical condition for 2-3 days, and then passed away last night.
What about the girlfriend?
Yep. What?
She's banged up, but she's okay.
Okay.
That is horrible.
But to lose your sister and your boyfriend of a couple of years and
That
one
is
accident is
horrible.
awful.
Think about the poor girl that survived.
That's what he
My
said.
Lord. Yeah, I know. Wow. That's just, and here's the thing. And I'm not trying to be too, soft or anything like that. I like to be hard. Seth's been working on trying to be hard with Phoebe for the last 3 or 4 days. He's used
Is it
New
working?
Year's Eve. He's used Hanukkah. He's used New Year's Day.
Yeah, no, we figured it out yesterday.
You did?
Yeah.
You know why? It's because Dr. Clem got that icky rash to go right away, and she's not so scared about going down to that real estate.
Oh no, she's
not afraid to go down to your Gaza Strip now. She's like the Israeli, and she's coming in to eradicate all that. Come on now.
She treated it like she was discovering new land yesterday. It was very. I
Really?
appreciate it greatly. Yes. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
While she was on the clock, too, which is always glorious.
Really?
Yes.
That means it's kind of probably going to be a little bit of a quickie, but nonetheless, same as the first one of the day, still is satisfying. And
Yes.
sometimes a quicky's better because, you
You
just
got things to do.
you want to get your orgasm, and you don't want, take all day. Plus, I'm assuming this is when Little Phoebe Cakes was at school.
Yeah, she had camp yesterday. They're still out of school for some reason.
They are?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Because it has to be 2 weeks, and they got off the week before Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah, just with the way Christmas
What do you mean
landed
it
this year.
has to be 2 weeks?
That's the rule. They take 2 weeks off.
What, the kids got a union rep now? Like, what the hell's
The
going on
teachers'
around
union.
here?
It's a
Okay,
teachers'
it's a
union.
teachers'
Yeah.
union. They have to have 2 weeks.
Yep.
You know what? I have to take a step back and I say, give the teachers anything they want. Those poor little things dealing with these little bastards nowadays. Oh my God! Every kid is probably just. I bet you there's no real rugged kids anymore. I take that back, Lummy. There is one rugged kid, and that's Little Red.
That's
I
right.
saw him yesterday.
Yeah, he was. Red was helping the Merch Crick clean out the green room. I'm sorry, the old green room, and all of the stuff that we have to ingest and all of that. And moved it to Lummy. Remember my Bubba Army pool table?
Yeah.
Well, I bought like something from Amazon that can turn your pool table into like a desk.
Oh,
Wow.
it's
an insert. Okay. It's an insert that you put on top of the playing surface that doesn't hurt your pool table, but kind of makes it. And there's some people that can turn their pool tables into like ping pong tables.
Yeah.
You can turn pool tables and you can bend your old lady over the pool table. Like there's a lot of different things you can use a pool table. Pool tables just aren't for pool. Let me just tell you that right now.
That's true.
So she bought these things, this insert that goes on top of the pool table because I knew that I eventually have to clean the green room out. One, for Barp. Let's not forget Barp's just literally right around the corner.
Yeah.
And I need that area clean. We weren't, Lummy, it gives us another bathroom.
Yes, it does.
And then the other thing is, let's not forget, the day that Barp's over, Lummy, sledgehammers are slinging. I got guys that are swinging sledgehammers the Monday after Barp.
Oh, really?
To start the demo.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm going to shut that door, Lummy, and I don't want anybody going in that area. All traffic has to go throughout the side door because I don't know if Seth knows this. Of course, he's going to want a membership, but he's been known to steal 15-pound dumbbells.
You got it back.
You're right. Seth, did you know that Honor replaced your dumbbell for you?
I did. I watched the roast, Bubba.
So that's even her, so her little sound effect even had to hurt a little bit more, knowing that she deep down likes you, but when she can get a little dib on you, she does.
Yes. I appreciate that.
So that being said, back to my original 14th fragmented thought, and that being, I was thinking about today's after show being Seth and Anna, or Cush and Hum. Or something like that.
I'm game.
Did you hear him?
Yeah, I did.
You go, I'm game, and he's like, he gave you the same kind of business that you gave him yesterday.
Deserved. I get it.
Seth, what do you think? I mean, can you rise to the ultimate radio broadcast professional and do a show with a person that deep down you don't care for?
No, we could do a show. I just, the whole thing about what it's going to be about, how it's going to go, and all that are just things I think about.
Yeah.
Are we going to have Lummy?
No.
I got a lot of stuff. Me and Macho are working on some stuff, too.
No, just
nope,
be
no
you
buffer,
two.
just
and I don't
you and
think,
I.
And now, Seth, do you know how to run the board? I don't think you know how to run my board, but I know you know how to
You
run
want me
a
to
board.
do it?
Well, you would have to run the board, I would think, because
Right.
he's not familiar with our board.
Yep.
He can run a board, but he has to familiarize himself with it, and this has a lot of little idiosyncrasies that you have to know about.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever run your board.
No, and my boards. I mean, is my board at all like Cox's board, or is my board completely different?
It's similar.
Similar?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
with
So
faders and stuff.
I think, well, every radio board has faders, but like, what type of next gen or dad? Or,
I honestly don't know.
Macho Man. How many different automation systems do radio like? Is next gen pretty much the industry standard, or is there a bunch of variations of that?
Next gen is the iHeart standard. Now they're doing Zeta, and now they're pushing a new AI thing. I don't know the name of. Simeon is very popular in low budget operations.
I believe Cox still uses Wide Orbit.
Wide Orbit, I've never heard of it in a million years. So that's a piece of crap.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awful.
Wide Orbit.
Yeah.
The hell is that?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Only when you're, you know what? You use wide orbit when you're owned by a hedge fund company who doesn't know anything about radio, and they bought the cheapest software known to man, so you making it hard on the radio personalities.
They got rid of Maestro for that. I mean, nothing beat Maestro back in the day.
I'm only familiar with Next Gen because that was an iHeart. Didn't Randy Michaels and one of his guys invent Next Gen Macho Man?
Yeah, they came up with the first. They called it Audio Wizard or something.
Yeah.
At first, yeah. Then it became Next Gen, but then the.
I think Randy Michaels, when he left Clear Channel, actually got a pretty damn good payday for the intellectual rights of developing Next Gen.
The voice tracking part, yeah. That was Randy.
Yeah, he came up with that, and I think he got a big payday for that. Hey, we're firing you as president, you got a $15 million golden parachute, so that plus we're gonna give you another $20 million for the intellectual rights of our voice tracking system. Ha! Take me. Why can't I ever get deals like that?
Profit Systems, that's what it's called.
Profit. It was called Profit. Yes. So on a they use qubit. What do they use over it?
Wide orbit.
Wide orbit. Does it work on the same premise as our Next Gen?
Yes.
Yeah, he would know more than I.
Right. So
It's just touchscreen, which is stupid.
Yeah, it really
Anna runs the board. Kush, you stay in your same spot. You guys maybe mix it up for 45 or 50 minutes. Think you could do that for me, buddy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Perfect.
No problem.
Today's after show will be Kush and Hum.
Cool.
And I don't know, I'm going to be riveted. I'm going to be riveted to see how that's going to go.
Oh,
I mean,
definitely.
you shouldn't listen. I mean, you're going to be on your way to,
I'll listen for. It takes me to get to my. I don't know if it takes me 45 minutes to get to my mom's house. It takes me about 25 minutes to get to Tara's house. I don't know where we're meeting today. So I'm going to listen. I'll be riveted. Today's after show, which will be available on Rumble, Facebook, YouTube. And let's not forget Bubba Army HQ.
Yes.
The one-stop shopping. And listen, for you people that have joined Bubba Army HQ, either as a sergeant or a lieutenant, please know that we're very, very, very much still under construction. We're still doing there's a lot of things that we're cleaning up and learning and continuing to. Trust me, there's no less than 15 email exchanges a day from the people that are helping us build this. And Tom Bean and Macho Man and Lummy and Micro and Cameron and all these people. So I'm so very appreciative of everybody's input, and we're getting this thing put together. But Lummy, when we finally get it done.
Yes.
And now when are we going to upload the Cox stuff? Because I think that's almost done, isn't it?
Yes, it's almost done. Just we'll probably start next week if we get it all in.
We'll probably start next week if we get it all in.
Like if everything gets done from the merch.
Okay.
So we'll start working
So
on
you
that.
guys just want to upload it? Because she was bitching to me yesterday. She's like, I don't know when they're going to up. I got almost everything done. I'm working on the last year. I don't know why they can't upload the other years.
It would be a lot easier and quicker once we get everything.
To do it
just
as
go,
one?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I told her to shut up.
Thank you, Bubba.
Or,
Then you were 100%
she's going
correct.
back in her cage. I had to buy. I bought a bigger cage this year, one that can put her and Bella in there at the same time.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
I listen to Bubba every day.
I just really enjoy the outrageousness of it.
We love him. Couldn't do without him.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show returns after these words.
On my first day back dominating the AM airwaves. It's been a couple of weeks.
Lummy?
He left.
Okay.
It's just us. Oh, man.
Lightning got whipped last night.
Oh, did they?
Are you not even a Lightning fuckboy no more?
No.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
I gave him everything I had, Bubba, for like 3 or 4 years.
But you know what? Deep down, buddy, they wanted to do you right and have you back. You got fucking Bubba Clemmed.
No, I know, but I can't. I mean,
It's not all their fault. You left, and then when you came back, there's like, okay, yeah, let's fire back up, and then you got Bubba clemmed.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, I appreciate everything that happened. I just my zeal or zest for the team as just it's not like it used to be when I worked for them. You know, it's only natural, Bubba. You don't root for the Bone like you did when you worked there, right?
Well, no, but it's not the same.
Yeah, it is, bitch.
The Bone fired me, brother.
Yeah. Brother. When I fucked Heather, if I knew that I was going to be the highest paid porn star ever, I would have never been mad at you in the first place.
Hey, I gotta let me see where the fuck am I gonna put. Let me see. I'll tell Lummy, or maybe Mach can hear me. Mach, on BRN show imaging, the page that I'm on now, third section, the Cream Machine 4x4 intro. If we could get rid of that and put in. Oh, hold on. Somebody's talking to me.
Hey, Rod.
So, Mach, if you could put the Hogan thing. Yeah, right there, lover. Perfect. Thank you.
Do you think they had an 18 and up portion of Epstein Island?
I wish they, if they did, I'm
just saying, like, I'm asking the questions
that people want to know about. Let me see here. So there's that.
What up, everybody? I'm on, what am I on right now? I'm on Rumble.
I'm on YouTube.
I'm on Rumble.
You be a Rumbler. I'm going to be a YouTuber. Hi, YouTube. I can't pay attention.
All right.
Sorry, YouTube. I gotta go to my PayPal Willie. Because we could have had a...
What's up, group? What's up, Slayer? It's been hard not to cuss this morning, to be honest with you. I never really have that desire to cuss, obviously. But man, I do here. What's up, Bubba? Army for Life, Duck God, Lasker, Manson. Thank you, Lasker. I appreciate that. I'm back and already getting thrusted into uncomfortable positions. I thought I was doing a big Clement Kush today.
Yeah.
Nick said keep an eye out for UPS. He sent a gift to the studio. That sounds dangerous. It sounds dangerous, Nick, but I like danger. Anna's got some sort of box in front of her today. No, I'm not here, Oscar. A new chair? Apparently I was sitting in the wrong chair.
Well, apparently, do you like the chair that you're in now?
Yeah.
Well, that's all cares.
No, but I didn't know I was sitting in the wrong chair.
What kind of chair is it?
No, the other day, remember you told me I thought I was just sitting in on his chair, and then you're got me this big leather chair.
No, that's supposed to be the leather chair because that's where Dan sits.
Oh, I didn't know.
You know, nothing but the finest of leather on his ass.
Yeah.
Do you know if we have any more waters?
No, we're out of those.
Okay.
You sucked them right on down.
Yeah.
What's up, Semi-Auto Glass?
Oh, you wanted the roast on the button bar, right? The Hogan roast?
That's all I wanted.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you, buddy.
No, I don't have the cards at all, Cam.
It's a General Con 1.
I don't know if those were saved or cleared out after my first time here was done. My panic cards.
Yeah, no.
They're gone.
Probably, yeah. Masha has a heavy hand at throwing things away. So
You mean you didn't keep them from 3 years ago expecting my return one day? Let me.
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you guys?
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm pretty much always on orange red. Can't believe I'm on the Big 8.
247 Dynamic Solutions, $20 on the couch.
Guess what? Time for insults aplenty. And they're all from the heart. Collateral damage of the truth. Bubba the Love Sponge.
Looks like I'll be fighting weather all weekend long. Lummy for the track. You know, my track is so weather specific. You know,
Yeah, 100% chance of rain.
I know. So I'll be getting a hold of my buddy Garrett from Ag Pro in Ocala. He's got a badass John Deere tractor that he loans me when I need it.
Nice.
With like a 50 horsepower PTO, which is just enough for my lily tiller, which if I do get rain, the only thing that can potentially dry you out is for you to lily till the entire track and hope the rain stops and the track's now open, which allows the sun to get into the track. It's a whole big thing. The things that I know that you don't, you average people out there. Most people don't know how to manage and prepare a dirt track. I do.
I would love to learn one day.
You would have no idea.
Oh, I would love to put Lily Till on my LinkedIn, buddy, as a new skill.
I think we talked about it. I think when F Boy came back a few weeks ago about me kind of doing various how I do the food reviews.
Yeah.
Which I gotta fire those back up, but I gotta get the stickers put on the Crown Vic because it looks like a cop car. Did you know that I don't know if I told this story or not. So the merch crick goes to get the window tint. Well, let's back up a few. Adam from Fender Works completely restores the 2004 Crown Vic. Before my Crown Vic, it was just, it was kind of, whiz triz.
Oh,
and, by the way,
chipping.
I can't say that word.
No.
If I say that word, I think it's Facebook.
It's Facebook that will.
Yeah, like YouTube's fine with whiz triz, white triz.
But yes, they are. So is Rumble, but Facebook.
Facebook says it's hate speech. How can it be hate speech when the guy delivering it's Caucasian? I don't understand.
Well, I mean, it's still anti-Caucasian. I mean, you could be Caucasian preaching an anti-Caucasian message.
Happens all the time.
But what's wrong with that?
Well, I mean, you're going to have to talk to Zuckerberg about that.
What I'm saying is, like, I have standing in the Caucasian. Apparently not enough to get away with it, Sponjo. Oh, okay. So anyway, Lummy, our 2004 former cop car. Crown Vic, it had the original white cop paint job on it, and not only was it had body damage from me hitting things at the track and the whole 9 yards.
Falling apart.
It was just it's not falling apart. It just aesthetically didn't. It's like a big girl's vagina.
Oh God.
Aesthetically it doesn't really look that good, but it still feels good. It feels the same.
Oh boy.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's interesting.
Go find the hottest chick you can find. Put a blindfold on. And and then get a big girl and put a blindfold on and put your hands behind your back so you can't feel the hips and you can't you can't feel any part of the woman. The only part you're connected by is your penis and her vagina. That's the only connection point.
I feel like you're writing some sort of weird erotica right now because I'm getting really turned on.
Okay, well,
especially
Phoebe,
you're talking about the big woman and not touching her.
Phoebe, take note to my little story time here. This seems to get your husband right where he needs to be. So what I'm saying is, Lemmy, the 2004 Crown Vic was much like a black girl's vagina. It drove well. It was put together. It was reliable. It was fast. It would go like Lummy. Yes. I had the 2004 Crown Vic going like 100. It's a former cop car.
Oh yeah.
I had it going 155 miles an hour one time on I-4. No, I'm sorry.
Just to clarify, he meant the car color.
What do you mean?
You said a black girl, not a fat girl.
Same thing.
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Asian girl, African American girl, white girl, Filipino girl. It doesn't matter. Fat's
good cover, buddy.
Fat's fat. Fat's fat.
You said black.
So it was obviously a Freudian slip. So I listen. It just fat's fat.
It's the ionizer fumes in here.
Yeah.
I can't see straight right now.
Would you shut up? I'm just really cleansing the building, okay?
What's going on? Are we at risk, Bubba?
Yeah,
No.
I can smell the toxins.
Oh, God.
I know. I'm kind of freaking out about it.
Jesus.
What are you doing?
This is just
You
like
guys-
COVID all over again. Now I got to dodge
you guys are-
iodines.
You guys are so paper tiger.
This is the betterment for Barp.
Yeah, I'm just really cleansing the building, and I have an air ionizer that I run at night to just really keep. I'm trying to really clean the building.
What are the costs of doing that to our health?
Nothing. Jesus.
What are you doing to the building?
You know what? Are you trying to get yourself fired? Because if you're going to quit over the ionizer, just go ahead and walk out now.
I'm in lockstep with Anna on this, by the way.
Then go together.
Okay. Both
you guys.
Is it
Boy,
not okay
Bubby,
to
that
question the iodiner?
Listen, you know what? I'll turn the iodiner off, or I won't run it tomorrow, okay? I'll only run it on the weekends, okay?
We'll all be dead by tomorrow.
Everybody shut
There's
up.
nothing wrong with it.
Jesus.
Oh, come on. Lummy's got a kid. He can't kill him.
And I was going down this, Crown Vic path, so let me finish that path.
Right.
So Adam from Fenderworks completely restores the Crown Vic. It's beautiful. It's matte black with a glossy black right down the middle.
It's called ebony.
What do you mean? I think the color he painted my car was flat black.
Right.
Matte black, maybe, actually.
Matte black, yes.
Matte.
Yes.
Matte black. They have matte green and matte blue. This is matte black. My Crown Vic happens to be black. Does that make me a bad guy? Because I'm driving a black car? Does that make me racist because I have a black car?
No, not
I mean,
at
that's
all.
a little bit of a stretch for those trolls out there trying to get me in trouble. Are you really kidding me? Am I supposed to say I'm driving a white car when really it's black? And quite frankly, I prefer black cars.
No, you're supposed to see you don't know what color your car is because you don't see color.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I drive a car.
What color is it?
It just doesn't matter. It's just a real reliable car, bitch. And I'll tell you right now, it looks like a cop car, and it's badass. And so within 15 minutes, so I tell the merch crick, go up to, our boy Adam's place, Film Solutions. Up there, I think it's off of 41 and like 54.
Yes, it is.
And by the way, not only does he do car and truck and all that, but he also does like home tent
He's
too.
also jacked up.
That's Adam from Fenderworks.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think Adam to me. And then Macho takes me aside because he's gentlemanly jacked. Says, "Hey, that guy, man, he's pretty jacked up.
What the hell?
Like he's
The definition of that guy.
Yeah.
What's going to happen
So
at Barp?
I think they have. So Mach, and since we're not in the jacked world like you are, like when you roll around and see other jacked dudes, do you like kind of size them up and then you're a gentleman about it and say like, listen, man, brother, you got some pretty good traps on you, or are you a dick about it and be like, look at those pussy ass traps, look, come on, bam, and then you pop your traps. How do you do it?
It depends on the situation.
Mm-hmm. How about you and Adam? What was your?
Well, he's a nice guy, so yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be gentleman.
So
about
what's
it.
going to happen at Barp when Iggy shows up, and then it's a 3?
Oh, but Iggy's.
Well, Iggy and I have had our differences in the past, so
Oh, great.
It's gonna be a little.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, then you got Adam now,
Here's
and
the
they're going to
problem.
look at each other.
Here's the problem. Adam is jacked and nice, and Macho's jacked and nice, and
Iggy's jacked in a wild card.
And Iggy's
He's jacked and troubled.
Iggy's jacked and just like borderline unhinged at all times. So usually you get Iggy hinged and he's okay, and you can tell he's just a real stressed out dude, ready to flip out at any moment. But
Yeah.
you can kind of rub his belly and keep him from not killing you. But there's that. Remember one of the very first times of our Barp?
Yeah.
He said he got overwhelmed, had anxiety, and was ready to beat people up, and he had to, and he had to leave. Remember? And he's
It was
like,
like 10
listen.
minutes, I think.
He's like, I'm just telling you right now, it was lucky that I took myself out of the situation because it was getting ready to get bad. I had about 5 people that I wanted to just absolutely demolish. I'm like, Iggy, why? He's like, they're just really talking about your crap and everything. I'm like, well, why didn't you just walk away? He's like, because I just couldn't let it go, man. I swear to God, I was just going to jack him up. So I left. It's good that I left.
God bless them.
So, but ever since then, we've continued. I think maybe Iggy is maybe seeing a therapist or something about
better help
about maybe becoming less uptight because he's mad about everything. He wants to beat everybody up, and he gets mad. He's just jacked. I think he's jacked himself up so much that he jacked his brain up to have a hair trigger.
That happens sometimes.
So anyway, listen. So the merch crick, I send a merch crick up to get some window tint on my 04 black Crown Vic that looks just like a cop car. You know why, Lummy? Because it used to be a cop car.
Yeah.
But it was a cop car that had white paint that was flaking off. Like the paint, it wasn't even all white. It was all white and half metal because literally the paint had flaked off to the metal. And since, we don't live in Indiana and stuff like that where they have snow and salts on the road, then the metal just stayed metal. It didn't rust or get, corrosion or anything like that. But the entire hood was metal and on the sides was metal. So my car was in such disarray that not only was the original paint faded, clear down, but it was in some spots, like it had herpes.
Oh, no.
It had car herpes. It had paint herpes. And so Adam from Fenderworks, who's a jacked up dude, just like Macho Man, said, hey, listen, I own this place called Fenderworks. It's off 118th Street over there in Clearwater, kind of by the airport, Lummy, in that industrial park.
Yes, it is.
And he's like, he fixed Tom Bean's Genesis.
Really?
Yes, Tom Bean was driving home from the track the last time we had a race in a semi. Maybe Lummy might be the only, the real men of the studio will understand what a recap is. And Lummy, sometimes a semi will throw a recap.
Yep.
And then, literally it destroyed Tom Bean's $90,000 Genesis front because you can't avoid it.
No.
And those things are huge recaps.
Especially if you're kind of not following too close, but it doesn't matter, really.
So the whole recap took out Tom's front end, and I think Genesis, whatever those new cars are, they're real.
Yeah, I think you're right. It is a Genesis.
But I think the body, he took it down to the Genesis dealership, and it was going to be like 8,400. He took it over to Adam, and it's like 3,900.
Wow.
Because this labor's not as much. He just when you go to the dealership, they kill you.
Of course,
so,
yeah.
Seth, do you
That's
know
macho.
Seth, do you know what a recap is?
Yeah, if it comes for you, you're in trouble. It's going to destroy your whole front end.
I know, yeah, but what is it?
To me, it's like a giant tire.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's not bad.
There you go, buddy.
Yeah.
Damn you.
Oh, my God.
Hell, we're manning him up, Lummy.
Yeah, look at that
We
right
are
there.
manning Seth up. That bitch can roll around now and hang out with the boys when he's down at the barbershop and say, yeah, man, that semi's got some recaps on it. You know what I'm saying?
Watch out for that recap, bitch.
Yeah, there you go.
Woo.
15 minutes ago, you would have no idea what that was.
No, but
now,
context clues make me smarter.
And not only that, but I mean, you're that much more, although small percentage, but you're 0.1 more of a man now.
Well, I mean, between talking about recaps and rashes, I mean, I feel like I'm all manned up over here.
Well, you got a long ways to go.
Okay, all right. I'm willing to put in the work, Bubba.
So let me. Adam completely repaints it.
Yes.
It's beautiful. It's glossy black with a matte black finish. Blacked out wheels. Lummy, you know what I am looking for?
What?
I need some 04 Crown Vic Baby Moons. I cannot find them. I've looked on Marketplace, and all the Crown Vic Baby Moon center caps don't fit my car.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't want the ones that say Ford on them or have the bolt pattern. I want literally the old school Baby Moons. That's what I'm looking for. Somebody could get me a set of that. I'd love you forever. Thank you.
Is that on your Amazon wish list?
No, but I need to put it on. You can't find them. You can't I don't even
Them
think
baby moons?
Yeah.
Well, what was the point of let me writing
04
it down on this little sheet over there?
2000
Talk to the people.
2000 to get the message out to be my Paul Revere. To be my Paul Revere. Attention all Bubba Army, attention all the British are coming, but Bubba also needs some baby moons for his 2004 Police Interceptor Crown Vic 17-inch wheels.
Get on the lookout.
So please, don't worry about the British. Worry about getting Mr. Clem some baby moons so he can start firing up the food review again. So Lummy, we go. So she goes on. The merch crick goes down to Adam's place, Window Solutions Tint, whatever the hell it's called. They can also tint your house windows for hurricanes and bulletproofs and all kinds of stuff. But they can also put some badass limo tint on your 04 Black Crown Vic, which makes it look just like a cop car. So Merch Crick, I swear to God, Lummy, within 5 minutes, she pulls out of Adam's place, and within 5 minutes, she gets pulled over by a sheriff and says, "Are you like? First of all, your window tint is way like."
Too dark.
Like way too dark. I should make you take it back. And she's like, I just got it installed. And what you don't understand is, this car's owned by Bubba the Love Sponge, and this is going to be one of his promotional vehicles that he drives around and does content with. But it's going to have Bubba Army stickers on it, and the windows rolled down.
Did she have the lights on?
And she said, see, it's got this little light package that are green, which is not illegal. They're green lights. And he's like, okay. He was cool with her.
That's cool.
But Lummy, I can't drive it around until I get the stickers on there.
All right, no, we need to get those from Radio Rick.
We got them. We got the stickers. I'm just afraid to install them because I don't know. I don't want to put them on crooked. They have to be perfect. But Sumo was telling me that if you spray water down like a Dawn soapy solution and clean the metal real good, that you can kind of move the sticker around, get it where you want it, and then like credit card squeegee it out. Is that true even with stickers, or is that only for film? I'm less of a man for not knowing that. So please man me up a little bit, you Bubba Army out there, and let me know. Can you just take regular stickers that have the adhesive on back, like a bumper sticker, which is what these are, and can you spray water down and move that around? Because if that's the case, I can do it.
Oh yeah,
I can do it. But if it's like, if it's that type of adhesive compared to a wrap, and do you have to really have a steady hand?
Everyone in the chat saying stickers too. Grouper Lips, you've seen his Jeep. He has a lot of stickers. He said that's how he did his Jeep.
So you can take a regular sticker that has regular adhesive, and you can spray that down and move it around.
That's what they're saying.
Now that's what Lummy.
FT Greg said it. Grouper Lip said it.
Oh, then it's locked
Then
in.
it's true.
Then it's true.
Yeah, and Bubba, I sent you a link if you want to look at the hubcaps or the baby
moon
moons.
caps?
Yeah.
No, the baby moons.
Baby moons.
The baby moons. Hold on here. You sent me a link. Let me.
Are those? Because they don't have the Ford logo.
Hold on.
Go down a little bit. Right there.
No.
Okay.
I'm looking for something more like this. Hold on. No, not those either.
Okay, because that's what it keeps coming up.
Damn it,
I know
there's
that has the Ford. Majority have the Ford.
Like these.
Oh, okay.
Like those. Baby moons. Let's see what they look like even on the maybe they.
You need 4 of them?
Well, yeah, I got 4 tires.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to do the math for everybody. That's $400. If you're looking to get Sponjo some moon caps.
Don't ever remind them of a cost when it's exorbitant like that, okay?
Oh,
buddy?
so I was preparing them.
It's a technique.
I didn't know. How do you
Jesus.
finesse $400 for some moon caps?
I don't know. I can finesse thousands of dollars.
And then people just give it.
Let me. I don't know. I just.
I see what you're looking at now.
I need some.
Do you have to buy those for him, Lummy?
No,
but
somebody will.
when people ask on the
they
email,
love us. They love us.
You remember how people are here, right?
No, you got a present
Isn't it
sitting right
crazy?
next to you.
I know. I've been very good about it too. Not trying to mention it.
Is it from Ed and Leslie again?
No, I don't
okay,
think so.
As long as it's not from Ed and Leslie.
I understand.
What are they trying to do? A swing job with her?
I think that's what this
Think
all
they're trying
is.
to blast me?
I think you are.
May I?
They're either trying to get a unicorn situation or a threesome. One of the two. I'm sorry. There's only four possibilities why somebody would be sending you a package.
Okay.
One, because they like you, which probably isn't the case.
Probably not.
Two,
Most unlikely.
Two, they're trying to get a unicorn situation.
Yeah.
3, they're trying to get a swapping situation. Or 4, they're trying to get a threesome situation. That's all you're good for.
I thought 2 and 4 are the same.
What's that?
A threesome and a unicorn.
Well, you know what? You
Is
got
that
me. Yeah, I mean,
right?
wow, look at you.
Don't I know my freaky, nasty sexual stuff pretty well?
Who would ever thought that you would out-kink me?
Wow.
Or
Look-
correct
look-
me on a kink.
And here we
Who
are.
ever thought of that? That certainly deserves, allow me a
A Jamaican horn, I'll take it.
because the crazy bit, that's her favorite thing in the world. Like that
Yeah,
makes-
it's awesome.
She's so weird that this whaps her out.
I just feel like the
Like,
party's here.
She was dry just a second ago, and now she's like,
I
you know,
need to change my
needs
underwears.
to change her panties.
My granny panties. Full effect.
And then she ruins it by saying that every one of us men, when we think of Anna in panties, we think of, you know, she's got a nice little ass, it'd be kind of cute, little teabag willies.
It's getting bigger.
And then she completely, on brand, ruins it by saying, "That's right, granny panties."
Granny panties can be hot.
No, they can't, Anna.
Oh.
We had a hot bit, and then you just really, God.
Sorry. Go back to me knowing sexual kinky
I'm
stuff.
all dried up now, Sponge.
Yeah, me too.
Does anything nice come out of your mouth?
I'm the Messiah. You must pay your sins to me. L. Ron Bubba wants you to drink the Bubbatology Kool-Aid. You pay your sins to me. I don't pay my sins to you.
Praying for a miracle.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show returns after these words.
All right, we got a present for you to open. We'll do that.
I'm just pre-opening, pre-untaping. I need some water. I'm gonna die.
USVMC 10,000 bits.
Oh man!
New money.
Ah,
Bring that back when we come back, Lemmy.
What do? Scott US.
Yo, sorry.
VMC.
There's no water. I need water. I'm gonna die. I don't have any water.
Well, you should have been responsible and got one at fucking 7-Eleven on your way in, bitch. But you're so goddamn tired. You wanted to drink my water instead, so now you're bitching about it, and I gotta hear it.
Sorry. I just need water.
We have water that are right out of the tap.
Yeah, in the sink.
It has fluoride and chlorine in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's good for you, though.
Anna continuing to better herself with the common man out there.
I'm just trying.
Oh, you drank right out of the hose when you were a kid, right?
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
I drink out of the hose nowadays. I don't give a fuck.
It's not preferable.
Oh, would you drink out of the hose?
No. I don't want to. It has all the fertilizers and the chlorines from the water.
What a fucking weirdo bitch.
Fertilizers.
What a
Yeah.
weirdo bitch. Say it.
You're a weirdo bitch.
And the soils.
All natural and all good for you. God created it all.
Did he?
Yeah. What did God create? It's in that water. Making everyone healthy.
Oh my God! Thank
What?
you.
Is that pig?
Thank you. It's okay. Thank you. God bless her. Fuck. You got a hell of a woman, man.
Why?
She's plenty of water.
She has to run these fucking fucking Erica's dog pound downstairs.
Between that and sumo outside with red, it's just, I mean, what's going on over here?
I don't know. Even I'm offended of this place.
Don't be sad.
There you go.
Don't become like Anna and over here and fucking weird. Like
I'm just chilling, man.
okay, as long as you're chilling. But if you're like voyeurs and
No, I'm not voyeurs. No,
that bitch is a voyeur. She'll sit there and just fucking with her big teeth hanging over the side and fucking completely just watch my every move.
No. I'm not even watching. I understand you get ready. I'm just leaning up against here.
Okay, as long as you're not weird about it like Anna.
No.
Anthony was the mole 32 months.
Well, like Lemmy, doesn't she get weird about her voyeur?
Yeah, she sits
I
in
do
the
like
corner like
watching
a
you
creepo.
I like watching
And you can barely see her head.
because you just look so happy, especially when you were doing like those heavy fasting, those heavy fasts. Then you dip into that first meal, you just look so happy. You're still fasting? I feel like the answer is no.
I think I went. I mean, yes, but not
I understand.
hardcore. Like I went yesterday. Let me see. 14.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm really not doing it. No, for real, like a 14. I feel like I'm cheating at 14.
You're not.
What's the lowest, and you can still say it's fasting? 12?
Probably.
Yeah.
I'd say probably 12 to 14.
Right. That's the lowest. You got to at least be that.
Yeah. You kind of just want to give all your organs, not all your organs, but a break, from digestion. Liver's constantly working, kidneys constantly working. Guts constantly. Do the ions in the air scare you like they scare me?
I don't even know anything about it. But if you're scared, I'm assuming that it's some sort of health risk. So
I don't know anything about it. I just smelled chemicals.
It's an air cleaner.
What is?
The iodine.
Yes, it's a fucking yes, it's an air cleaner.
The air how?
It iodizes the air.
Yeah, it's
So everybody just needs to shut the fuck up about it. I got it.
Morning.
Everybody, I got it. I will not run it as much. Just shut the fuck up about it, everybody.
It's just an air purifier.
We're all gonna die.
I don't want
Why
to
are we
hear it.
purifying the air a month before Barb?
Well, it's next week.
What'd she say?
It's to next week. So I thought it was a month away.
I said, why are we purifying it a month before Barb? And on it said it's next
Yeah,
week.
and you better not flake out a barb, Seth. You better come and greet the peoples, okay?
I was great, dude. I greeted during peak
save
COVID.
it for the show.
Yeah.
Save it for the show.
I haven't worn.
Wear a mask.
I haven't worn one in years.
There's nothing sexy or glamorous about this broadcast. Just press play.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
You're listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
I mean, I can't get into it now. I just came into my mind, so I can't get into it now because it's kind of a lengthy, not a lengthy conversation, but it's one that I'd like to speak about today, and that's why I'm back. I mean, remember when my sister, like 3 years ago, when Apple Watches were like $6.99?
Yeah.
Well, my sister bought me one for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
And I wore it, and I kind of liked it, but it kind of bugged me when I was on the air because it would because I couldn't set up. I for some reason couldn't set up on it for it not to text me, like from my phone.
Yeah, give you alerts.
Yeah, so I'd be on the air, and my wrist would buzz. And it would kind of irritate me.
Yeah.
So I just said, I'm done with this damn thing. Well, hell, I'm telling the story now. Just let me say watch story.
I got the Apple Watch.
Yeah, well, but I don't want to tell it right now because I got so many. I'm backed up on stuff. I got to get cleared out. Okay,
that's good.
We got to do some housekeeping and clear out subject matter that we started and didn't complete, which is one of the number one complaints about us besides Anna. God, I'm such a damn good host. Am I not? Please.
You really are.
God, I'm so
That was
effing
a good one.
God, I'm so good. Sometimes I'm thinking, you got a man, brother. You really know how to host a show. You're funny. You got it going on.
You
kid.
call yourself brother?
No, I do. I don't.
That'd be cool if you did.
Yeah. Maybe I'll start in my head. I'll start calling myself brother. You know what, brother? What, brother?
You're looking good, brother.
I'm not looking so good, but I am one hell of a radio host. I'll tell you that right now. Probably one of the best ever. Certainly the best ever in this town. Like, who we kidding? Like, for real. We can even make this a bit like I'm trying to be Johnny narcissistic or whatever. But if it's just staying true to the game, it's the bottom line. I mean, I absolutely am the greatest of all time in Tampa, Florida.
You're definitely in the conversation.
Yeah, I mean, there's only one other could even be considered, and that would be Ron and Ron.
Ron Diaz, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would, potentially understand if some people would rate them a little bit ahead of me. But I think by and large, with me and the Howard rub, that kind of put me over the edge of, not only was I syndicated in as many markets as they were and, did as well as they did, But I got the Howard 5-year run, which I think kind of put me in a different category.
Yeah, but MJ and BJ back in the day had people lined up outside Blockbuster Music to sign the crotchety Christmas CDs.
Yeah, well, we had lines across the 3 football fields to meet a fake guy named Ned, bitch. So I think I pretty much just faced you on that one.
You did.
Who's the rookie from the Spurs?
Oh, Victor Wembanyama.
I just Wembanyama'd your shot when you were coming down the lane, and I just Wembanyama'd your shot, and it's in the 3rd row right now, bitch.
I forgot about the CDs that you guys used to have.
Yeah,
and the tour stops and all that other stuff.
And they had 2 affiliates. I had 17 at the time. So anyway, I mean, I gotta tell the watch story a little bit later. Yeah. I gotta finish out the package story, and that is somebody has sent Anna a package, and it's listen. I really Anna has gone down a few pegs on my like list, but I still love her nonetheless.
Thank you.
And
I appreciate hearing that.
No problem. And I would like she likes to open up her little packages, and by making it sit there, like it's really honest to God, it's mentally. It's like I'm torturing her.
I had to put it behind me yesterday during yesterday's show because I didn't want to come back with it. You know what I mean? Because I felt like you needed a break from the packages. But it's we're well into 2024. It's time to get back into it.
I mean, you want to just absolutely just
ravage,
just scramble her mental eggs. Put a package in front of her for a few days that says Anna, and make it look like it might be a little bit expensive and cool, and she literally will come unglued. She'll tell you anything.
Yeah.
She just
get laser locked.
It would be like
on
almost
the deal.
like Lummy. Like my favorite food would probably be my sister's meatloaf.
Oh, it's good.
And so like if you would put my sister's piping hot meatloaf with scalloped potatoes right over there,
some ketchup.
I mean, even if I had just eaten breakfast, I still just gotta for sport. I gotta eat that, bitch.
Jenny cakes, cream pie.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm a
style.
Because food, I am to food what packages and money is to Anna.
Yes.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like put a little Debbie or a Twinkie out there in front of me and for the entire show, and I swear to God, I'm even if I'm trying to be like on the strictest of diet or I'm gonna die.
Can't help yourself, and I can't help watching you.
Yeah.
Eat that little Debbie snack.
So as much as I would love to mentally be mean to her and just really freak her out to make her pay for her sins, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice and let her open her package.
Thank you.
Because
I appreciate that.
No, but we've determined that anybody that would send on a package is one of 4 things, and I'd like for the entire group to approve or disapprove. Lummy, that would be you and Seth and Rhett and Macho Man. Here are my only 4 reasons why Anna would be getting a package topics. 1, they like her. 2, they want to unicorn her.
Yes.
3, they want to. 3, they want to do a full swap with you. And I think there's only 3.
I think 4 could be like there's a bomb or like it's anthrax.
That would kill us all.
What?
Oh,
like they hate me.
Oh, that they hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. Jesus, you're just
brilliant.
Really on top of it today. Yeah, amazing, funny,
gorgeous,
great, awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're changing the 4 categories to this, and 4th one was her suggestion so brilliantly.
Thank you.
And technically,
Anna would be what, Lummy?
Well,
technically what?
Unicorn.
What, Lummy? What?
Unicorn's different than just having a regular threesome or foursome.
Well, I know, but
of course, foursome.
But
what is it?
It's just one person as a bisexual person who's willing to join an existing couple for sex and fun.
No, what's that called?
It's like a
That's a unicorn.
All right, hold on.
Sex and fun.
Hold on. What's a unicorn now?
The person has to be bisexual and is willing to join an existing couple for sex and fun.
Yeah.
How's that different than a threesome?
Yeah, but I think
because
it's
a
like
threesome could be like me and 2 guys.
Yeah,
And
or you and your guy and another girl.
Yeah,
you know,
but you have to do things with the female. So
yeah, so that's different. So a unicorn Lummy is different than a threesome.
Correct.
That's
so
when I wrote that down.
Things.
Yep. But I was just gonna make like that, because a foursome would be like, a full swap.
Oh yeah.
Or just 4 people. It's different than
so we're going to do full swap would be number 4, and then hate would be number 5, okay?
Okay.
So here are the categories as to why Anna could potentially be getting a package here at the BRN. We'll have to name. I guess after we get done with it, we can determine what it potentially, if it's a number 5, we won't be here.
Right.
So like, if it's a number 5 and we just go off the air, then it was a number 5.
Perfect.
A number 5 may never get announced. It just might be
It's just implied.
It's like a Kiss concert. We all die.
Kiss.
Poor Seth. He's closest to the shrapnel on the bomb. Poor guy.
I knew I wasn't meant for long for this whole gig.
And you know how bad it would be? Is like Bubba the Love Sponge show. The two Jewish people die, and the rest of everybody else lives.
It says it's from
Thank you.
Hamas. No, we're fine.
So Hamas. So yeah.
From Gaza Strip.
So Anna could only be getting a package under the 5 following conditions. It's a number 1 where they like her. A number 2,
Which is the least likely.
Number 2, the person sending the package would like her to be a unicorn.
Which I'm very flattered by if that is the case.
And that would be like a married couple.
Yeah.
You would like her to come, do a join in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Number 3, number 3 will be number 3 will denote anybody that would potentially want to have a threesome with her.
All right.
Which could be like a girl sending it to her because she wanted to be part of Anna and her guys, deal.
Yep.
And then number 4 would be a full swap, like, a couple would want to hook up with her and her man and do like a full swap deal. And then number 5 is they hate her, and we might have a Boston bombing type situation here.
I'll get the ketamine therapy on standby.
There you go.
Man.
We always wondered how we could get Seth finally some free ketamine therapy. I got to think that might be under a workman's comp claim, Seth.
Watching Anna blow up, I think I could definitely get some free ketamine treatment for sure.
What I'm saying is about paying for it. We might be able to get the state to pay for it under a workman's comp hazardous, U.S. Postal Service gimmick.
Oh, I know, absolutely, without a doubt. Rick
Right.
Scott would be taking care of that bill for me.
May I?
Yeah. Okay. So Anna is now opening up a package, and
Just kidding.
and
Looks nice.
first of all, does it say who it's from?
I'm trying to. There's something, a paper in here. I don't see a return address.
Oh, damn.
Now, can you? Now you got you're taking.
Oh, sorry.
You're taking into account that everybody can visually see the show, so I think you
Yes.
kind of need to
I'm
describe to the
trying
visual
I just
people.
opened it.
You seem
Okay,
kind
here we
of.
go.
Hold on. You seem kind of bitchy for getting a free package.
No. I'm
Is
just
that
not trying.
is that inquisitive or is that bitchy?
No, I'm just cautious because now I'm thinking, there might be a
never
bomb
gonna
or
be
something.
a number 5.
I think it's from
please.
Super Fat Bubba Light.
All right, well then
And
you
it
know
says-
it's not. You know what? You go. Hold on, I can just tell you right now, it's a number 1.
Yeah.
He likes you.
Yay! He goes, "Hey, HAY. Thought this would look cool for your BJ booth." I think he meant DJ booth.
I don't know. Anna, times could be tough. But once you
see
get
you
fired
at
from here,
Barp.
your DJ booth may turn into a BJ booth when that's the only thing you're doing
don't
on the
say
weekends.
that. Don't say
Well,
that.
that's the only thing that you're doing on Friday and Saturday nights because you don't work here no
that's
more.
true.
Those DJ booths turn into
See me
BJ
on-
booths
see me
real
on
fast,
Nebraska
buddy.
Avenue.
Right now, when
Up in
you're,
that corner.
Johnny co-host on the radio, it's a DJ booth. But when you're, got fired from my big-time radio job, then
Ooh,
it's a
what
BJ
is
booth, too.
At Fantasyland.
Oh, it's, yeah.
Let's see what it is.
Is that
Let's
a-
see.
She's not even that good of a DJ.
I think it's a laser, a starry sky projector. Ooh.
Oh, great. Now we're going to have seizures when she's spinning.
No, like it's a
That's awesome.
Peter Gabriel sledgehammer video.
This is
Start
super
getting
cool.
epileptic seizures. Now let me.
I will stay off of Twitter.
Anna, I think that's probably for you to take home and put it in your bedroom when you're getting ready to get plowed. I think that's what that's for.
Ooh.
I don't think that's
Oh,
just.
it's like a little astronaut. Look at that. That's
Oh,
very
okay,
cool.
right.
Can we take
now-
it for a spin during the show?
Do you want to
I mean,
plug it in?
Jealous.
Well, I mean, somebody's gonna have to. If you guys can get, one of the engineers.
Macho
to
Man, get your Molly ready. This might be fun.
So we can maybe turn it. I'm not hooking it up. I'll tell you that right now. And Anna doesn't have the ability to hook it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to plug things in.
All right.
It's gotta be macho.
No,
Like a
we
big
should.
galaxy
Anna,
light.
if you can figure out how to plug it in and not just like you're just throwing the cords around. Like, I mean, you're a bitch when it comes to free packages.
Am I?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you put that over near like you should. You're just kind of scoffed.
I think it's cute as hell, man. I'm very excited about it.
Seth wants it. Seth wants to steal it.
For a little Phoebe.
Here, wait, I have a little, what do you call
Seth
it?
got that thing already figured in for little Phoebe's bar.
It's going to be a little nightlight right there.
Oh, it has a little stand.
Yeah. Seth's
Like
got
he's
so
on the
many
moon.
applications for that, and you're just scoffing at it, and Seth wants
don't
it more
think
than
I'm
anything in the
scoffing.
world.
I just looked it up. That thing is $10,000, Anna.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
Okay.
Seth's stealing it and hit a return gimmick on
sorry,
Amazon.
eBay.
What do you Google? Spaceman Light Show to find out what this is?
Yeah.
What now? Doesn't
I
it
feel
say
like
on the
feet should
box
go
what it
there,
is?
Yeah.
But maybe
That
I'm
should.
wrong.
The
Doesn't it
box
say
is-
doesn't it say on the box what it is?
Yeah, it said it was a
the way,
starry
Sky-
sky projector.
Okay, so I'm assuming that and it looks like an astronaut, an old school astronaut.
Yeah. Ooh, his
And-
head
cute.
popped off.
Why do I'm not even the recipient of the gift, and I'm having to be the one that audibly.
I sent you the link, Bubba.
No, I want her to audibly
Okay.
explain
It's
what she's
a
got.
starry sky projector in the shape of a little astronaut man.
This actually looks pretty cool for a kid.
Yeah, this is super
for
cool.
a kid, which you have no. I mean, does Super Fat Bubba like Anna so much that he would just send her something would be considered stupid for her? But I mean,
$9.95.
But to Seth, this would be a game changer for his little kid.
Well, I just
Like
found out
Seth-
how much they were. Now I can get a handful of them, Sponjo, if I hit bonus.
How much are they?
$10.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Or you can get the one for 15.
I think I got a little brick deal where I can plug in the USB.
So what does it have? Oh, here, Lummy. It has a video as to what this thing does. Okay, hold on here. This is the gift that Super Fat Bubba Light sent on.
Yeah,
Is
that's
this for
it.
kids or for ravers?
Yes.
I think Walker's going to be getting one too.
It turns the whole room. That little thing turns the.
That's cool as
come on.
hell.
If it can really do like
Right?
that big of an area.
No. That's just what's a little wall, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like
How does the head pop
Was that
off?
just like a little? Is it the post like the size of your hand in front of your kid? Or is the whole wall?
Oh, nice.
Because let me, I got a $159 laser. You know, those
Yeah.
and it covers. It'll go through the whole. It'll cover the whole wall. I can't think the real cheapy $9.99ers are like can project the whole wall. Can they? Or maybe really
There's a user
technology's come a long way. I don't know. What used to cost $159 now is only $10.
No, this one looks like it's $35.
What does that one talk to you for 35?
Yeah, it talks to
It's
your
gonna
kid.
be okay. Your mom and dad are trying to have relations, and they're trying to distract your little ass with this starlight gimmick against your goes to Dan
Bubba.
Bianco. What? And Steve.
You know, I've been gone for a while. Can I just ask what this is about Anna being a DJ? Am I missing something here?
Oh, I'm a DJ now.
Yeah.
I mean,
I go by DJ Hum Sauce.
Okay.
Respect my pronouns.
She
What's happening here?
Well, I mean, she's a DJ, but she's got software that helps her mix in.
Everyone has software.
No, they don't, honey.
Unless they're mixing records.
No, like
a boomer.
like T-Quest.
Oh.
No, but you don't understand. That's real. That's the art of mixing. The art of true mixing was like, DJ Bad Boy Bill or Julian Jumpin' Perez or Matt the Brat, here in town. Remember, Lummy? It was Matt the Brat and then Stan Priest. They would be the guys that would be on the Power Pig Weekend Mix Show, remember?
Yeah.
And those are DJs, and Lummy, and Anna, they would have two Technic 1200s, and they would, mix one record into the other without missing a beat, like scratchy wikis and all that kind of deal. And those are DJs. But I think anybody can be a DJ nowadays. They have this software where you just hit a button and it eventually syncs it up with the next one and it blends it all together, and then it gives you a couple little, it gives you a couple buttons where you can, hit like a Jamaican horn or something like that.
Yes. Yes.
I think
It's not that hard to
So
operate.
people
but
people hire you, or you've done gigs
I'm doing more pro bono work right now.
for like bar mitzvahs or.
I've done a few Bubba 199s.
DJ Hum Song.
It's pretty cool.
Is it a joke or is it serious?
No, I really DJ. Seth.
She DJs.
Oh, it's upside down.
She DJs, and she does pretty good.
Right?
You know,
Not better than you'd expect.
And Romina are on a plane. What the hell? Where's that coming from?
That's old.
I know.
I sent you.
That's what's inside my head right now.
Hold on.
I sent you DJ Funky Chef, who does still records now. I sent him on YouTube.
Yeah. Let me just. Anna, that's not the one I wanted.
So Anna just plays stuff off Spotify. Is that what you're saying?
Well, no. Well, kind of.
Essentially.
I mean, kind of. She downloads a bunch of stuff from Spotify, and then she starts one, and then she's got a couple buttons on her little deal. Like what she's got
I have one of those like in.
She's got like 5 or 6
I have
Segway
like
mixers.
decks where I can like.
Like she's got like 5 or 6 little sound effects.
Are you impressed by me?
Segway mixer. So when one train wreck is going into the other, she can kind of disguise it a little bit.
Now, whose idea was this? Her idea, Bubba,
Yes.
or was this your idea to get rid of her during important Bubba events? And just put her in the DJ corner.
No, this was actually her idea.
I think it's like a midlife crisis.
Here we go. Hold on.
Some rappers stink like Gilbert Humperdinck. Better yet, they cabin. I got a bad habit similar to the girl, or she's got a habit. I think with the brain, and I was behind a zipper. I'm living kind of good.
See, now this is when DJing was real DJing, and this guy actually has to mix this record into that record by slowing or stop.
Then he changes it. Yeah, he changes it.
He's just trying to find the right beat line.
So if Honey wants to act fly, I'll just play like guy and I'll say see you later. Here comes the man and you find none greater. A program to slam with the summer, spring, or fall. Before I do a show, I get some chicks out the mall. Then I get my gear.
Well, I haven't seen a mix yet, Lummy.
But he does do. I mean,
And I give Trevor a call because he works in a barber shop right behind the mall. Other rappers
Lummy, like I've not seen a true wiki mix yet.
He's just vibing out
a Jewish
to his own...
guy that lives in his mom's basement in New York with a hell of a record collection.
What's his name, Lummy?
Funky Chef.
So book is back off break.
Bubba, you're like 41 minutes in. I was gonna if you look at the beginning parts.
Lummy, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. It rained. I don't know.
Lummy, I got nothing.
First, you know it's family first. Gifted unlimited with dilated people.
Oh, now see, he did. He mixed that one. He did,
Evidence,
he did.
Irish science, and a shout out to my man Alchemist on the Triz app.
All right, yeah. Anyway, Lummy, that's not what Anna does.
No.
Anna has these 2 electronic CD machines that spin 5,000 miles an hour in an Apple laptop, and she puts together something.
It sounds pretty good though.
You didn't let me finish. I said she puts together something that sounds pretty clubby and pretty good. It's a crock pot of software and Jewish talent.
Thank you.
And it comes through it's not too bad.
I mean, does she play crowd favorites or just the crap that she listens to, like that indie techno stuff?
The second part.
Okay, all right.
That's pretty good.
No T-Quest.
Yeah, I mean, nothing any of us really none of us really it's not like she can go into a Metallica, into a Michael Jackson, into a
Yeah, like Imagine Dragons, right?
Right.
There's none of that.
No, there's no Imagine Dragons. Boy, you've been gone a long time.
What? They're still popular.
No, I know they are, but just nobody liked them except you. And then
No, I don't. I mean, I don't like them. I just people like them, Bubba.
You're an Imagine Dragons kind of
Bubba,
man.
People.
I'm an AC/DC guy, and you're that's the kind of men we are. I'm an AC/DC Metallica guy, and you're an Imagine Dragons guy.
I'm not an Imagine.
Yes, you are.
They fought. It went Creed, Nickelback, Imagine Dragons. Okay,
and you're that guy.
No, but they are immensely popular, which is why I reference them. I only have a couple of their songs.
But that's Creed, Nickelback, Imagine Dragons. That's you. I'm Metallica, AC/DC, Led Zeppelin. bitch.
Well, play it, big boy, and let's see your copyright strike come through if you love it so much. Don't try to paint me as a Creed, Nickelback, Imagine Dragons guy. That's the worst thing you can do.
That's what you just called yourself, buddy.
No, I referenced Bubba, when I worked out in California for a very brief time, they headlined K-Rock's show, like in Los Angeles. Los Angeles accepts Imagine Dragons.
But you are a big fan of them as well. You love them.
They don't think I'm talking about the Thunder. Like, okay, they got a couple good ones.
Copyright.
Gee. They got a couple good ones, but I don't celebrate their catalog at all.
Well, I mean, like you're also. Who's the one that's the pumped up kicks?
What, Foster the People?
You're also a Foster the People fan,
Yeah, that's
too.
alternative. I love Foster the People.
Of course.
Exactly. You're a Foster the People kind of guy.
There we go.
And I am a Metallica guy.
That's fine. You can put me in the Green Day, the Blink category, but don't start throwing me over with Creed and Nickelback, man. That ain't cool. Why don't you just say I'm a Stained fan also?
You're
Let's bring it down a notch.
Today's after show will be hosted by this shout out to. Maybe we should call it. Would we get in trouble if we put a Jewish slant on this
Such
potential
as?
show? I'm not doing the such as.
One of you two have to say
You
it.
guys have to bring up a potential show. Two Jewish people that were doing a show today. What could they name it? And if the two Jewish people are the ones going back, the people that are going back and forth, talking about what the name of their show potentially would be, I don't think, that would be a problem.
No, not at all.
How about the We Aren't Zionist show?
I don't know.
I don't know. Is that too long? It doesn't really flow.
It's a little cumbersome.
All right, let me try to work on something.
Zionist show.
I'm just put it out there. Could get people's attention. Who knows? I'm a little rusty.
Oh, my God. Anyway, today's after show will be Seth Kushner and Anna Hummel. I don't know what it's called. I really do not.
This is crazy that we're doing this.
I think it's going to be great,
We
though.
never even did this before when I worked here.
I know.
Yeah, we had a sports show with Lummy. Remember when I was on the sports show?
No.
Isn't that what you
That's
had?
when Anna cried
Isn't that
and
when you had your
left and
meltdown?
left and-
Yeah.
Seth
that one.
that was a red letter day for Seth. He should have known that.
Well, there were two crying incidences. The first was the first day I met Kevin Hazlett, which wasn't directed towards Seth.
Hold on. You've had two crying moments here at the BRN.
Yeah.
And the first one was when you met Kevin Hazlett.
It was just that day. We were going over the fight I did. Remember the boxing match?
Yeah, the one that you completely screwed up on, where you could be you could be so rich right now that you wouldn't even have to worry and deal with my fat ass and my stupid ass stuff and how I make you feel bad about yourself and you cry home most times because of my stupid ass. You would not even be
not co-signing on that, but
you would. Kevin Hazlett told me that was an absolute. Don't take depositions. They will write you a settlement check for $5 million right now kind of case. Because it was so egregious and they were so wrong and there was so much evidence against them. It was documented. It was on video. It was rebroadcast. It was clip of the day. There's so much. No, but there was so much negligence and so much non-caring for you, and they put you through hell that Kevin was like, literally, I would draw the case up, hit play on the video that I have, and they would write me a $5 million check.
Yeah, so that was day number one.
So if you're leaving that money on the table.
Yeah, how
Jesus,
stupid
woman.
am I?
My God, yeah. Like, what? Anything else out of your mouth is stupid. All right, go ahead.
What
I'm
happened to the sports show?
And then the second time was
so
later
when
in
I
that
cried.
day.
So hold
No,
on.
it was a different day.
Was it?
Yeah.
On the Kevin deal, why did you cry?
Well, we just kept talking about it, and it's certainly not one of my favorite memories. It's not anything because of Kevin. It was just the day that I met him.
Do you regret not suing them?
No.
Oh.
I regret doing it.
Yeah, but I
don't regret not suing them. I just don't want to deal with it.
God,
I'm dumb.
you're not
blah
a-
blah
you're not
blah. What else is new? Then the second time I cried was because of Mr. Kushner over here. So.
Yeah.
What happened on the sports show?
I don't know. I think you two got into it.
No,
And then-
I remember.
All right, well then go ahead. I feel like we're some old timers on the front porch and we're out there whittling.
Well, I
right
mean,
now.
if we're doing a show together today, I got to know, what the buttons are.
What the hate is.
Yeah.
It's Career Lazy, part 2.
All right, so hold on. So you're doing a sports show, and is Seth the host?
Yes, it was on Monday. I believe Mondays and Fridays. Let me.
Yeah.
All right, and whose idea was to put her in there?
I don't know. I think it was just to try to get me more in the mix. Give me more mic time. I'm a slut for the mic.
That's a square hole and a round peg all day, or whatever the hell, that expression is. Putting you in with Lummy and Seth talking about sports.
It was just called the sports show, but we would talk about
it should be called the
topics.
Sports show that the one of the co-hosts hates sports show.
I don't know if you knew that about me yet.
Okay, so what happened there?
So
you're being stupid and irritated the chosen one, huh?
I don't know. I think what it was I found out that Seth had called me career lazy once, and then we kind of hashed it out on the air, and then it was like a couple weeks later that I found out that he had said it again to you privately, which in my estimation is probably worse than publicly. Because at least publicly you could be like, oh, you say it to my face, I can kind of defend myself, we can whatever. But I heard it was behind my back again, and I was just enraged. I was like, why are you trying to stab me in the back? That's how I felt.
Well,
so I started crying.
I could really absolutely, and I'm just gonna take that. Like, I understand, I get it.
Yeah.
I'd rather just be complacent, maybe even be a little bit of a puss boy by saying I get it and letting it go. But I could really whip out my large penis right now and completely drop the mic on my opinion of this whole particular situation.
I mean, I would like to see.
I'd
like to see. Yeah, I'd like you to pull it out.
I think we just let it go.
Fair. That's fine.
Because it's just, we're going to get into a pissing match here soon.
Yeah.
And pissing matches usually aren't, good.
Oh, I mean, listen, if Bubba, I don't remember. So, I mean, I'm just hearing her, I'm hearing her, tell the story, and I still don't recall it going down that way, but I'm not saying it didn't. I'm just going down memory lane here.
No, what I'm saying is like what made you cry specifically in the show?
I didn't cry during the main show. This is crying episode number 2, by the way.
This is when you stormed out.
Yes.
All right, you stormed now, and I'm
that
assuming
that was on the sports show, so it was never on the main show.
And I'm assuming the crying was when you got in your car and you were driving home after you had stormed out a said sports show.
Yeah. Well, the sports show continued, so I think I listened to it, and then I believe again, Lummy is the show historian, but then I think Seth walked out a few minutes after me because he was mad, and then I think Lummy was just there by himself.
Yeah, the show ended pretty close.
And here's the thing, man. This is deep. This is deep what I'm going to get into next.
Sure.
And that is, I've never done this because I've always been a host. And when I've walked out, the show's over.
Right.
Boom. And I have done a few of those. I've done...
Like when you were on terrestrial radio, you just
I think I think maybe 2 or 3 times on 98 Rock.
Yeah, back in 98 Rock you would storm out.
And then I think once I think it was just on 98 Rock. Because I was afraid if I did it on Sirius XM, they would fire me. Like they listen, you think you're all that, but we got Howard Stern. And inevitably that's what happened. So anyway, what I'm saying is like you got like as a host, that's unheard of. Just to literally say, okay, I know there's 2 more hours left in the show, but I'm out of here. You guys figure it out.
I've had someone do that to me before.
The corporate, not. And I would be like, I need everybody to leave. Like, no, Manson, you can't stick around. Spy, Sprint, nobody's running the show. The show is over.
Oh, I've never had that.
Clear Channel needs to figure out what they're going to put in for programming for the next 2 hours because I am out of here. I'm going to go into commercials. You got 8 minutes and 20 seconds to figure it out. I'll be in my car. F off. That's the kind of I had that stroke at one time in this town, and quite frankly, I probably should have not ever used that stroke. I should have been a little bit more of a gentleman about it, but I was a dick.
Have you pulled it out yet, Bubba?
No, but hold on.
Okay.
But like as a co-host, And let me have you, as a co-host, have you ever stormed out?
No.
Okay. Seth, as a I mean, please, I know, I mean, not only with me, but I bet you did you storm up, how many times did you storm out with Drew?
With Drew, not a lot.
Not a lot. It's not zero.
No,
I
well,
want
I mean,
to know an exact number. Everybody that has stormed out, every co-host that stormed out is a red letter day in their career, and they know exactly. Just like
I did it a lot though, Bubba.
Oh, you did?
I did. Well, I did it a lot on the morning show when I first started with Fisher. That's where I really did it. I would like kick garbage cans and walk out. And then I did it a little bit, I think, with Drew when he started on 97X. But then when I went to the Bone, I got that all out of my system.
Yeah.
And then I would just sit there and shut down on the air instead of walking out.
And right, have like just a sit down melt, like a sit in,
like I'm just staring there, just waiting for the break to end.
But okay, but you have walked out.
Yes.
Okay. And Anna, you walked out. How many? You've walked. I mean, how many times have you ever walked out? Once? Just
I mean,
that?
not on any main show, but it would just be one time.
Okay, so
on Seth's sports show.
That is a main show, bitch. Like, don't underscore the significance of that.
Well, I mean, it wasn't on air, is what I'm saying. Like on terrestrial radio.
We had 157 people in Twitch watching that day.
Exactly, please.
Yeah. It was huge.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Hannah.
No, I didn't mean that in an insulting way. I'm
Jesus.
just saying that it was an ancillary show, wasn't on, and
All right,
it
just
wasn't on the
shut
main
up.
show.
It's been one time.
Okay.
It's been one time.
Yes.
And I guarantee you that everybody, if you're in this business, I mean, you can't be in this business as a co-host or a host and not have a tinge of narcissism. Like it's a narcissistic.
Comes with the territory.
It's a narcissistic business. In fact, you can't do it correctly if you don't have a tinge of narcissism.
Because you have to think in your mind that you got stuff to say and other people need to hear it.
Right. not radio personalities that are that are reading, run up, promo cards, but and are doing
like real
are
talk
doing
radio.
7-second speed breaks, but long form talk radio. And there's not a lot of it left because not a lot of people that can really do it. Even some of these, like Todd and Tyler and Bob and Tom and some of these Rick and Bubba, they're now making those guys like play, two or three songs an hour coming in and coming out. Like they make them do that. Very rarely is you just, you got the Jim Romes and you got the Ben Shapiros and you got the Glenn Becks and you have us, long form, spoken word, radio. So in order to be in that spot and be successful enough to make a living at it, you have to be narcissistic. You have to think that people want to pay you or will gravitate to your various forms and platforms of delivery and want to hear what you have to say.
Right.
And that in itself is very narcissistic. But you can't help it. If I wasn't narcissistic, this show would suck. I'd be like, let me, hey, Seth and Anna can maybe do a show if they want. I don't care.
That's how you would be if you weren't narcissistic.
I don't know.
You would be on
some soy
estrogen
boy,
pills.
some soy boy.
Soy boy.
But I guarantee you, every co-host that has ever walked out, got in their car, and left, 99.999999% of them turned on the radio show to hear what the people were going to say about them. There's nobody that has the strength, the inner fortitude, the inner strength to walk out of a show that's in progress and not listen to what they say. Like, I mean, like you talk about the ultimate show of strength, right? I mean, like Seth, if you be tuned in, you listened to the show yesterday when I needed you.
I did, yeah.
So, so again, even when you're not on the show, you monitor it the best you can.
For sure.
But if you're on the show and you walked out, you certainly listen to what they're going to say about you. You got to, just to be able to have some type of, offense or defense to what you just did.
I agree. They should never let anybody, walk out on the show and let it be okay, because then it just enables them. I mean, me. And then, you do it throughout your whole career.
I just want to make sure that I establish a new rule that everybody is okay with. Like, this is a rule that I would like to. This isn't just it's a rule and I'm the rule maker, and whether regardless of what you like. I really want everybody's opinion on this, okay? And that is, if you walk out on a show, whether it be the main show or an ancillary show or something, you're fired. Like like you're fired, like you're done. Like
I think that's fine.
Is that now that's stiff as hell. That's stiff as hell. But it's old school. Like in today's environment, maybe the happy medium in today's soy boy society is you give them a warning. Then the next time they get fired. Or you could just be like straight old school, and that is you're fired. Sorry, it's just cut and dry. We're kind of old school. We don't give warnings around here, bitch. You should know better. You should know better. And before you do walk off the air, in the back of your little peanut head, you should think, Bubba does. So before I flip out, I can't. If there's a rule that everybody agreed upon, even though it's really, I just need a moment to myself here, and I would really like a warning.
I feel like you're just talking to me right now.
You feel like it's just me and you talking off air?
I feel like you're just talking to me. Yeah, just tell me how it's gonna go when I start to go crazy.
You and I might. This is a conversation we'd be having at 4 PM.
Yeah, I feel like this is just something you wanted to tell me and you forgot, so now you're just making it kind of like a blanket policy. But it's really for me.
I think that's
nice
I think that's the brilliance of my radio hosting ability, is the fact that I can handle most HR problems as content.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think
It's a gift.
I mean, it's walking out on your job.
It is a gift. It's a radio gift is what it is. The radio god. So anyway, Seth, I would like to vote on a rule being a very stiff rule, and that being if you walk out of this, if you walk off of a show, now you're fired.
Aren't there some diarrhea exceptions?
We're going to, Anna.
Sorry.
What a sicko.
Anna, before I was going there.
Oh, okay.
We were going to have some asterisks.
Thank you.
Some potential addendums to the very harshness of losing your job.
Right.
Okay. To the point where some of it is even snowflake-ish in the fact that, like, if I was really a hard ass, and that would be saying if you walk off the air, you're fired. Or you could go like, if you walk off the air and you can go to the green room and put yourself in a 5-minute timeout and then come back, you're not fired. Like,
Got it.
You can and you're allowed maybe 2 timeouts a year, maybe.
I feel like you used to tell me that it was cool to go to the parking lot and chill out.
Well, see, we're getting there now, okay? See, we're getting there, Seth. Thank you for yes.
It's all coming back to me now,
Right.
Sponjo.
It's like a bad acid trip. It's all kind of coming back to you.
That's why
but you're not in jail.
Yeah, that's why you would urinate out there so much, because I would spend so much time steaming that I would just feel like I would have to, have a release.
Why? Whatever you just said.
Sorry.
I don't know what type of releases you have in the parking lot.
Just
most men that work here urine.
Yes,
urine. I don't know what your release.
That's what it is.
Of.
I'm sorry. It's dark.
Right. So, or 2, if you walk off a show here on the air, and you get it, and you're in the parking lot, but you don't get in your car, and you're just kind of walking it off, then that's just a warning.
That's inbounds.
That's what that. See, Lummy, these are going to be warnings.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
We're way past.
Are we way past? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you've got him doing a bell when you're past? That's not.
In the Love Sponge monarchy, thou shalt not challenge King Bubba's authority ever.
May, say it, May.
He's not on drugs. He's just weird.
May.
The Bubba the Love Sponge show returns after these words.
Bubba, can you see the stars?
I mean, probably if it was all, every TV would probably have to be turned. It would probably have to be pitch black in here to look cool. But, you can still definitely see it.
Comes with the remote. And a cool bag.
All right, somebody in here asked me something earlier about cards. Nick. There's this place called Wonderwater Sports Cards. It's on 19, like almost Palm Harbor, but still Clearwater. That's one of the best places that I've been to.
Is it in a blue and white plaza?
It's like in a real beat down plaza, but it had an Amscot and stuff, and then they bought out they have the whole plaza now. So it's like it's like one of the bigger card stores I've ever been to. Pretty cool.
It's comics too, isn't it?
Yeah. I was trying to do social media and stuff for them, and I just couldn't get the guy to understand what I was trying to do. So.
Oh, one of those. Was he old school?
What's that?
Was he old school?
No, I mean they were just wouldn't. I mean they weren't posting on Facebook. Like when you're in the card, like because I watch a lot of stuff on social. Like you gotta post what the new product is. You gotta post like what people are opening up in your shop and what kind of cards they're getting. And you gotta there's so much content, and when you're not even updating like just what products are in your store. I mean, I don't know. I just felt like they were doing a disservice. So I offered my services, but. They said, if you don't want to jump at the chance of having me do your social, then I'm not gonna give you a hard sell.
Listen to numbnuts over there.
Dude, for real, Bubba. I mean, if I got a fucking resume here of like doing shit for real businesses, working for the fucking Lightning, all the shit that I've done, and if a sports card place won't hire me for $10 an hour to do their social, like fuck it. But anyways, it's still a good card store. I mean,
I know you're about to get yours. Say it, bitch.
I gotta get mine. Bitch.
Gotta get yours. I'm trying to prep for this show. Quit fucking distracting me.
Sorry. Yeah, Nick the Gun Guy, check it out. They have a deal in there where if you buy it's $25 for the year, and you get essentially, I don't know what you save over the year, but you spend $25, then you get like the discounted price for everything throughout the year that they have. So. Anyways, bring your cards, guys, to Barb. Let's have a trade night.
I got Deion Sanders rookie.
You do?
Yankees.
Deion Sanders has some cards that just came out that that are going for crazy amounts.
I could have him send me some. He sent me free. Hey, he sent me free fucking sunglasses. No, Dan got these for me. But Prime would have sent me a pair if I asked.
Dude, I mean, we're gonna send. I got a Shador card. Remember, we were gonna send it to him to get signed.
Yeah.
Oh, you told me to while you were recruiting me.
No, if you just get it to me, I'll get it signed.
Okay.
Fuck.
No, I'm not with the Lightning beefing now. I remember you, by the way.
Hold on, but hey, Seth, we're gonna use that as a topic about the Shador card, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna bring it up. It'll be great.
Hey, LM Close, what's going on? Thank you, B. I appreciate that. Thanks, After 40. I agree. I cannot deny your comment. I cannot. Man, Rumble is just... It's exactly Twitch. I mean, if it's better, I mean, that's...
And YouTube.
Is the Bucks game in Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah, Snizzook. I don't know, man. We were talking
Packers!
Packers gonna get that ass eaten.
I will be, Seth, I will be as mentally fucked up as you. I'm just telling you, I will be not in a good spot.
I know.
In life. Monday morning, if the Packers lose to the Bears, I will not be good. I will be bad.
I know. Then some piss ass team like the Saints get in the playoffs or something instead of your Packers.
I'm gonna be beside my fucking self.
I'm gonna be beside you every step of the way.
Thank you.
God bless.
Revolution. Oh. Your ears are in for some severe blunt force trauma. Bubba the Love Sponge. The Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
I think Big Woody Lummy has been made us some more bumpers. Big Woody, I'm going to send you more money. Keep them coming because it just the positioning of the show sounds so much better than it did before. I mean, like when you listen to this show, it sounds like a big time show. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it does.
Some shows are just, you guys just suck. You play your standard little rock bed in, then you say the call letters of the radio station, then the time, just such big crutches. Then the time, and then you solicit for phone calls and give the phone number out 2 different ways. And then you chit chat with your co-host for a little bit until you get your first phone call. And that's what most of you, and I'm not,
That's the formula, isn't it? Though
no, the formula is to be a goddamn legend like me and have inner drama that people want to listen to, and you might get to a couple stories or you might not, but you got so much inner turmoil, inner Yellowstone 666, Sex in the City, Sopranos type cult like following that your whole show is just nothing but a soap opera about you and your world and your co-hosts. That's when you know you're good. And you put your phone lines on hold. Look at ours. You can't call us right now if you even could, because you can't. Because my phone lines are just all blanked out. They're all busied. Because I don't need phone callers to be funny. All I need is me and my co-hosts that are screwed up.
I mean, could the callers bring something to the table that could make the show better?
No.
No, okay.
Maybe, but he's just like they're irritating more than all. Maybe maybe one day a week we maybe I'm being a little like maybe I'm being a little Hitler like here.
Oh. Whoa,
And,
that makes us uncomfortable.
No, it shouldn't make you uncomfortable at all. And I'm saying like I'm being impossible and I'm not listening. That could be. You could say that was Hitler-like, could you not? And not be being anti-Semitic.
Maybe he's a different dictator or something.
No, why not Hitler?
No, why not Hitler?
He's the most hated of all. Like, well, you're being a Hitler means you're being a dick. Calm it down, buddy. Listen to when you're being a Hitler, you're not listening and you're not doing the right. You're just doing it your way, and it's probably not right.
The right way.
It's not the right way.
So sorry.
So
That's
anyway,
bad.
I mean, rather than just say no phone calls, you guys are stupid, you bring nothing to the table, it's all about me. Maybe that's maybe I need to be 90% narcissistic and 10% more open-minded, and that would be like, hey, listen, maybe one day a week we open the phone lines up, and whatever we get. We don't necessarily solicit a lot, but you can call in on that particular day. We'll just maybe there is some hidden little gems like the Ham Bandit or Calvin the Cow Effer or the girl who put cream cheese in her vagina because she was addicted to heroin, and that's what her drug dealer made her do to get a hit.
What?
Or the Dolphin Effer. Primetime Toys 25 cash out.
We did have some caller gems. But I think society has changed. I think society doesn't necessarily want to get on the radio anymore and tell you their deep, dark secrets. They want to put it on their OnlyFans, or
Yeah, but they want to promote that OnlyFans, and that's why they come on this show.
True. Let's not get into that now. Call in and promote your OnlyFans. I mean, well, maybe.
Come on, but OnlyFans Friday, Bubba? I mean, come on.
I mean, yeah, that would be great, but nobody's going to call in.
Yeah, they will. It'll be like, hey, whatever. I'm Lola, and I'm here in South Carolina, and I'm doing I do feet stuff, and I'll sit on your face. Like, that's my OnlyFans.
Oh, okay, Lola, thanks.
Okay, bye.
Unfortunately, there's no Lolas out there. They're just not. It'd be Lummy's aunt calling.
Every chick in the world's on OnlyFans.
Well, anyway, we're going to think about opening the phone lines up one of these days on a day. Like it'll be and it'll have to be a day that Seth is here. Maybe it's Fridays. We call it, talk about Tookie, Freaky Phone Friday.
Oh, Freaky Phone Friday.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Seth wants.
We're never getting back on the boat with that.
No, you can, because when you make fun of the fact that you just thought of something stupid and it's very zoo-like, and you call yourself out on the tookie, then it makes it brilliant and it locks it in. You know what I'm saying, Seth?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I wasn't looking at it that way.
Right, thanks. When you call yourself out on something, then it makes you look cool when you thought of something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And then it makes that stupid thing cool all of a sudden.
Freaky Phone Friday.
Yeah. So let me remind me Friday that it's Freaky Phone Friday, okay? Or you're in trouble, big trouble. Like if you don't open up on Friday, as soon as we open up, Bubba the Love Sponge show, 6 o'clock in the morning, hello. Oh, look at Dan's here. Oh, speaking of which, Seth, I was thinking about having you come in on Fridays and Dan.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah, I want that dynamic.
You have me scheduled for Fridays.
Yeah. So, and I think, and you told me one time when we were courting each other that you wouldn't have a chance with being over there on the couch, bitch cam.
Yeah, I don't care.
Like that's kind of guy. That's like the guy, the guy, like the guy at your mic. He's in the batter's box, but you're in the
hole
on deck circle.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
yeah. The on deck circle.
To me, it's not a knock to sit on a couch and do radio.
Right.
I don't feel like I'm less than because I'm there. I mean,
perfect.
Others might, but I mean, to me, that's like that's a promotion to be able to sprawl out and get comfortable.
For real. I really wish I could be couch guy. Like it's almost.
You've talked about every time you lie on the couch.
I
Like,
know.
why can't I just do radio from here?
I wish I could. I wish I could
You
just
fall asleep.
A lot of radio guys don't run their own board, and they give hand signals. Be like, okay, blah 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 blah. And coming up next, and WFAN, bam bam, and they give like a hand signal, and they got a macho man there on the other side of the board that hits all the buttons, hits all the sound effects, the positioning statements, and not a lot of guys still run. I don't think Shannon runs his board. Shannon doesn't run his board.
They don't at the radio station I was just at. Nobody does.
Nobody runs their own board.
Actually, yeah, nobody at iHeart runs their own board. To my knowledge.
Because they can't?
Well, I would say any show there, they all have producers that all operated out of another room. Yeah, that has another board there. So
I wouldn't. No way. First of all, I'm not even coming to your building. Second of all, I'm just gonna pipe me in. I ran my own board, bitch. About to get mines. Sorry.
No, it's okay. That's old school. Wanting to run your own board.
So, Lummy, BARP is quickly approaching.
Yes, it is.
And I got the Big Red in his luck. God, his son's such a kick-ass kid. That's a kid that's been being raised up right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He really is. Big Red's got his kid all man. He's like, what is he, 13, 12, 10, something like that?
I think he's 13.
He does like construction and goes out fishing.
Child labor?
Yeah, I mean, whatever you call it. He's just really tough.
You just got another guy to work for you for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Big Red brings his kid now, breaking employment and child employment laws around here.
Well, at least things are getting done twice as fast.
So anyway, Little Red was here helping Lummy, and all of this is to get prepared for BARP and tents and just everything's going to really start coming together with regards to sound systems and the stage. And did you guys see where Sumo bought a 116-inch inflatable TV?
What?
No, I know you talked about it.
Yeah.
It's here?
Inflatable TV?
Yeah, he got it at Rule King.
What?
He got it at Rule King
mind
for
is
100.
blown.
He's got it at Rule King for $120.
Is that an Indiana thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he goes, "Well, goddamn, I got me this blowed up TV, and I thought maybe we heard hook it up at BARP and watch the ball game on it or something." So it's like an inflate. It's like
a projector.
Hold on, it's an inflatable. Picture the inflatable that your kid has for a jumpy house, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, picture that being they just make an inflatable screen, like a big,
a projection. Something project.
Yeah,
okay.
but it's an inflatable.
Okay.
And then it has this projection unit that projects it onto that screen, and like I don't know if you can hook the projection unit up to like a USB or like I don't know, but Lummy, we got one for BARP. We got to see how it works. He's got it here at the studio somewhere.
That'd be awesome.
So
because there's probably going to be a playoff game during it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be Tampa. It might be Green Bay.
Well,
that'll ruin my barb.
I mean, yeah.
That will ruin my barb if it's the Packers game, Lummy, because I'm just going to be like just riveted to that.
Just wanting to watch it the whole time?
Yeah. Damn it.
Well, maybe you just want the Bears to win this weekend and just, make sure that you're not miserable at Barb. Because that's what pays the bills, not the Packers.
Yeah, true. So this year's Barb, Lummy, by the way, all the rings are in.
Nice.
All of them. We do have a ring conundrum.
The box deal?
No, not the box deal. We have a ring conundrum, and I cannot necessarily talk about it right now. I have to get some courage to talk about it because it's something.
What?
It's something that
One for Nick Hogan. Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay. So I need to let me maybe run it by the council or the inner circle. Run it by. Seth, this is probably all new to you too. You're not familiar with the inner circle council, are you?
I feel like the inner circle was being developed at the time that I left.
Right. I got like 19 people on a group text.
Oof.
And they're all and I sometimes I'm going to be honest with you, Seth. I threw your hiring privately to the inner circle before I contacted you, or before we finalized the deal. I sent a text to inner circle saying, I need your thoughts on bringing back Seth Kushner, and then the inner circle gave me their opinion, and that is. It's not necessarily always going to be what I go with, but it's something that I heavily consider while making very important decisions here at the BRN.
Do most of them agree with you all the time?
No.
You got a lot of creatine Travises in there, like
no.
Best idea ever, Cosmo.
No, Joe from the West Side he'll speak his mind. Kenny Priz will speak his mind.
Okay.
Scotty Landers will be honest. Iggy will be very honest.
Right, he can't help himself.
Iggy is like. By the way, the baseline for Iggy is no. Like no matter what I was to propose, no. No. So so we have a ring conundrum here, and I feel as if I almost have to get an answer from the inner circle before I even bring it up on the air, because they may say like no. But I don't know that anybody can see where I'm going with it. See, I know the situation that I have with the rings. I need to tell you about. I really do need to tell the people about it. But it's got so much heat because people are not you. I'm going to ask you, and when I tell you my ring conundrum, that you take a step back, take another step back, and then think about it. And as wrong as it potentially is, it might be kind of right too. Initially, everybody's going to knee-jerk and say no.
Oh, wow.
But I want everybody to kind of look at a little bit further down the road into how I look at this situation. And this particular, okay, it's a person. It's a person.
Just one?
It's one person.
Okay.
It's one person. That's it.
Who's the problem?
It's just one person. It's involving this person's potential ring or not.
Oh.
Is the ring made?
The ring is made.
And the issue is whether or not to give it to them?
Yes.
Huh. Interesting.
Is it hoody?
How's it going?
No, it's not hoody. It's not.
Okay.
It's really mind blowing who it is, and I'm just like I'm scared.
Tucker Carlson?
No, Tucker's got one. He sent me. You want to? You know what? I should send you. I should show you the picture. Tucker Carlson sent me a text.
Oh, that with the hand?
With his hand.
Yeah.
Dion did too. Let me see here. Let me find.
Oh, I know what it is.
No, there's nobody. Nobody would ever be able to guess what it is. No, like
guess who the person is?
No, like.
Can I guess?
Nobody would ever be able to even wrap. Could even the most inner circle that really knows the show would be able to predict what this particular predicament is.
May I take a swing at it?
Take a swing at it, just so I can
You
validate.
want me to text it to you, or you want me to just
All
say
right,
it?
text it to me.
Can I say them out loud?
Yeah, well, yeah. What is
Heather?
Yes, yeah, Heather.
No,
Tyler?
That's what I was going to say.
No.
Oh.
No. See, that just shows you how far off you really truly are. That you think it's a Heather or his girlfriend or what was the other one?
Well, I mean, what is it? A chick who works at a Sonic? I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I'm guessing it's somebody that's in your life, a key player in your life, or a fringe player at least. Bye, boy.
Alex died. Bubba has to invite him now.
No, that's see, that just, it blows my mind. Hold on. It validates how absolutely just off the grid this particular problem is, that even my co-hosts aren't even close to it.
You ignored when I said bye, boy, so I figured that was it.
No, not at all. Nope. No bye. If somebody would have mentioned what the issue was, I would have said, yep, that's it. Nobody's even close. But I got to run it by the council, and I'm going to ask the council right now to be a little open-minded about it and see where I'm going with it. It's a long play. It's not a slow play. It's a long play. It's a long con. Well, I didn't mean con. That was probably the wrong words.
And you want to give it to somebody at the bone?
Yeah, council.
I'm getting close?
No.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. You're so far away. You think you're close. You're not.
But I'm so far away that I'm close.
But you're not. You're not close, bitch. Shut up.
I shook you when I said Cox, though.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I got you.
You have no idea. This person has no affiliation and has never worked for Cox.
Would it be good would we be able to have an idea at some point?
Yeah, like I'm wanting to, like, here's the format that I want to do is that I want to go into break, and I want to group text the council, Seth, and see what they say, and then if they say yeah, it's probably, and listen, council, I don't want your necessarily yes, I want it, or no, I don't, but should I at least open it up for discussion? That's what you're ruling on. Should we open it up for discussion? Because that's how much of a heat getter it is.
Wander Franco?
Let's all take a moment. Remember, this show is about words, not actions.
Okay, there is a God.
More of the Bubba the Love Sponge show after this.
Friday kicks for guns.
Lummy, I can't find my text thread.
Oh no.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. I can't believe there's 19 people on that group chat.
I mean, we all know it's white iced tea.
Yeah. What's up, Dr. Dan's Bloomin' Onion Maker?
Hippie short stroker.
Lummy, I don't think even you're in the inner circle.
No, I know I'm not. She wanted just non-employees.
All right, here we go. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Wizzy. She sent me. Okay, here we go.
Tim, Whitaker. I thought it was 10 weeks. Fix your guns, though. It's Friday.
Oh man, this studio just doesn't capture the essence of the breeze outside. It's nice out, man. It's just, there's those days that we long for.
When we get out of here, it's sunny.
Yeah, it'll be about 79 when we get out of here. But
Really?
No, I don't know.
Gonna be cold today.
I just want it to be 60 just for about 3 months straight.
Oh no.
6 months straight.
Too cold.
What's that? Oh, that's okay. I was wondering what that. I didn't know that was Anna's thing. That's that's cool.
I just wanted to put it on camera.
Okay, that's actually.
Not
so
bad,
I can do
right?
2 things at once.
Yeah, it has a thing in the background the whole time.
Oh, that's cool. I actually like that.
It said it has 8 settings.
8 settings.
That is good for the kids, brother. Do a Kiss concert at night, bedtime.
I like it a lot.
Looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
We're like real streamers now. It's like Aiden Ross.
Oh Jesus! Not fucking. I don't. He's just a gamer or whatever.
I know him all. I know him all now. This Jack Doherty guy. Have you seen him?
Not Jack Dorsey, not the Twitter guy.
No, not Jack Dorsey. Jack Doherty. He's like this kid who's like maybe a billionaire. I don't know, but he goes around. What's that?
Oh no, sorry.
People punch him like everywhere he goes. Like he's an instigator. He's.
Oh, that little cocksucker with the bodyguard?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's a billionaire?
Yeah,
he fucks with everybody.
Yeah, he fucks with people.
He's security. And
American
then he doesn't
YouTuber and
actually
social
fuck with her.
media
Except for that one guy
personality.
recently that punched him.
Best known for pranks
I
and
think
marker
Justin
flipping
Bieber when he was
content.
like 10.
Yeah, no, he looks. He's very young.
What is his age? 20.
And no one likes him.
Apparently, he's got like. There's like always he takes these pictures like where he's on like a private plane with like 15 girls. Now, granted, they're all like 18.
I just saw that. Oh, he looks weird. Like that.
See, yeah, he's a freaking streamer. Like, what happened, man?
The degeneration of society here. This guy looks about 12. This was 4 days ago.
All right, I'm getting the council. The council's all coming in.
Okay, all right.
Oh my god, look at his drip. Look at his fucking bling, bling, bling. He looks about 16.
Yeah, well.
Oh my word.
Yeah, he's quite wealthy. It's not right, man.
He just got it all too, right?
So, yeah,
He's only a couple years.
These streamers, dude, like some of them just suck, and they just are so popular. It's crazy. Most of them suck.
Doesn't make sense. No, I mean, because I've seen like this stuff. It's just like.
This guy Adam 22 bangs people on his podcast. I mean, it's just the Lane of the Plug guy.
Airtight. I always listen to you, man. Even I got an airtight. Oh, this is all content here. Hold on.
Let's see what it's.
We got a lot to do. Let's go.
To all the FTEs out there, he salutes you. He salutes you.
Loving it.
And hopes you don't get herpes from a lot lizard.
Something's wrong with me.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Bubba.
The Bubba the Love Sponge show probably should have had this very break that's coming out of my mouth at 6:01. But welcome Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024. We've just been, like so very busy with our type of stuff. Like, wow, man, even the date and time doesn't even matter because we're so full of ourselves. Lummy, I did throw a question out to my inner circle. And my inner circle is so coveted, Lummy, that not even you.
No.
Not even Macho Man. Not even Rhett. Well, of course, Anna. I wouldn't want her to know anything. I'm thinking, any type of insight at all. And a lot of times, I throw questions about Anna to the inner circle. So why would I want Anna on there, right?
Yeah, wow. That's...
I think it's safe to say you can't be part of my inner circle and work here.
No.
Because most of the things I ask my inner circle about, Lummy, are things that that are work related. Anyway, overwhelmingly, Gooch, Buck, Amy,
Sumo in that?
Grouper Lips. I don't think Sumo's even in it, just because Sumo doesn't catch the show that much.
Oh, okay.
When he's up, he listens. He'll go back and look at some YouTube stuff. Sumo's a P2.
Okay.
Sumo's a P2. He likes to sleep until 10 sometimes.
Don't blame him.
Nash's, Kenny Price, Airtight, Wizzy. Oh, now I need to be quiet. I'm giving everybody that. I don't want necessarily everybody to know who the council is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the
deep state.
Yeah, I don't want everybody knowing. Yeah, so there you go. Overwhelmingly, they have agreed that I should talk about this topic.
Ooh, nice.
And so I'm going to bring it up. Don't forget today's after show, Kush and Hummel. That's going to be like water and oil. right there. So, and also, Lummy, you know what? I wanted to get this out of the way, but maybe the guy's listening or watching. And I think a guy emailed me about this Monster water.
Oh, perfect.
No, hold on. I'm saying at one time I got an email or a message or a link to something. Somebody got a hold of me and said, I own a beverage distribution company in Tampa, and we carry, I don't know that we carry all Monster brands, but I think that these specifically or might have the rights to the Monster water, which he's like, I'll send you like 3 cases of it. And at first I'm like, well, I'm kind of a Monster White kind of. Well, here I am imitating myself. Sorry. I'm like, what? Sorry. Yeah. I really need to back the narcissism down today. I'm doing emulations of myself.
Nobody does you like you, though, Sponjo.
True, thanks. So, anyway, he says, I got 3 cases of Monster water. Did you know Monster did a water? And I'm sending it to the station, and, free, to see what you guys think. Well, I was like, whatever, water. Like, okay, thanks, appreciate it. And so I tried it, and then, and then everybody tried it here, and the next thing you know, we're out. Because everybody just sucked it right down because it was so good. And I got to tell you, like, I think we've been so conditioned to drink water out of a plastic bottle that you kind of miss the aluminy feel and texture of anything that's in a can. Like beer in a can compared to beer in a bottle. But see, again, most times beer in a bottle is better because you never hear beer in plastic. Well, I guess they do have some now, don't they? They do make plastic bottles, don't they?
Yes, they do. Well, yeah.
It's not the same as beer in a can or any beverage for that matter. When something's in a can, it kind of gets that aluminy taste, and it's kind of cool. It's not a bad illuminating.
Oh, it's a little piece of Americana, Bubba.
It really is.
Yeah.
So I started drinking this Monster Tour water, and they have a seltzer and a flat. I like the flat, the deep well water, and I have been sucking this stuff down. And Lummy, I need the guy that I've been looking for the email and I can't find it because I want to get back hold of the guy and say, listen, we'll start endorsing or whatever, but can you send another truckload of that over here immediately?
Yes, please.
Please. And I want to give you, all the advertising in the world, and this stuff is awesome.
Is it flavored water or just straight up water?
Straight well
really
water.
Watery water.
It's just, yeah. And
Deep water.
even Anna, who hates everything,
Yep.
loves
No,
it.
I love it. Love
to
it.
the point where if we get another truckload, I'm gonna have to ration off. Like she'll be a little pack rat and take it home and steal it. Just saying, you
know
like
me.
it so much. I know how you are. If it's
Yeah.
free, I'll take 3, bitch. That's how you are.
I would love to
Sorry.
try some because I was trying to save the environment one time and I was drinking boxed water and the water tastes like a box. So now if I can get some water that tastes like an aluminum can, that mixes it up for me. Gives it a new flavor.
I was drinking water out of a box.
Yeah,
What are you,
boxed
like
water.
Like a little kid, like a little sippy cup deal?
It
A little
was, yeah, it was like
sippy.
the carton of milk that you would get at your lunch, when you were a young
Damn.
man.
Yeah, there you go.
You are a flake, man.
Yeah, well, it got a little too expensive, so I stopped doing it.
Yeah, well, anyway, listen, sir, will you please email me or message me or however you got a hold of me before? Because I love the Monster Tour Water is what it's called. It's called Monster Tour Water. And the stuff that they make it in 2 different deals, a seltzer, and then they make the deep well water. And it has like a big guitar. And it's like, it's super, it's like a big, it's a really cool looking can. And I was like thinking, man, how good, water in a can? I mean, initially, I was probably that guy. I was probably that average consumer that walked by the 7-Eleven and saw water in a can and thinks right off the head, man, I'm not going to do water in a can.
It really blows your mind, doesn't it, Bubba?
But
it seems so simple to a guy like me, but to you, it's revolutionary.
Well, thank you for making me feel like I'm a caveman. I appreciate it. You son of a bitch. I'm doing a hard sell. I'm doing a super hard sell right now to get us a truckload of water, and you call me out on the deal.
I know.
Jesus.
Sorry. All right, listen.
Know how effective that organic marketing really is when you get called out on it, bitch. About to get mine.
Get back to the pallets of water that we're trying to get for free.
Anyway, sir, will you email me again so I can maybe talk to you about becoming a sponsor? Lummy, we could even make it, like give them like a couple commercials, maybe studio naming rights. I don't know, something.
Jeez.
It is so damn good. I love it. So you've never had there's only 2 cans in the entire building left, and they're both in my personal refrigerator. And I plan on drinking one today. So there'll be literally only 1 can left.
That's some good math that you got over there.
I know, thanks.
Hey.
And Anna wants it, and Seth wants it. Who gets it? Here's a new game.
Wow.
Which gets it?
I'm sorry.
Which Jewish person gets the free prize?
It's the free prize?
Right.
Okay.
I mean, which? Because are you Jewish?
I am.
Anna, are you Jewish?
I believe so.
Yes. And if I have one free product and it's between you two, I think it would be appropriately named as such.
Wouldn't you just rather kind of just, throw it off the roof and watch us scamper around for it?
No, I'd
T-shirt
rather
Will
make
20.
Which Jewish person gets the free bottle of water?
I mean, Seth, she is a blue belt now.
I'd rather call it that.
2 straight.
Oh, 2
Count
straight.
them 2.
Yeah.
1, 2.
She could choke you out.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Seth.
Yeah.
This
for
she
fun
could,
or for
she,
pleasure, like
she could probably
Yes.
she could probably take you. I mean,
Well,
she,
I mean,
honest
that
to
wasn't-
God, she's been trained.
that was never in question before that she could take me. I mean, the fact that she has loaded up her arsenal with moves now makes it, a lot worse for me. But I don't think that there was ever a moment where any of us on the show thought that I could take Anna.
Oh, I do. I think when you first started, you could have taken her. She was soft as hell. She was like if she get a hangnail, she'd cry like a little bitch. Back in the day, she was soft. Anna, you were soft. Jiu-jitsu has really hardened you up. For
No,
real,
it certainly
has. In a good way. Like,
Yes,
I mean,
it has.
She's kind of a tough
I
bitch now.
I felt a new pain I'd never felt before yesterday, and it was very uncomfortable.
Something that would have kind of really threw her off and made her like a little snowflake or something like that back in the day when you knew her, Seth. But now she she just comes in here with black eyes and all kinds of deals.
We got any pictures of her in her full Taekwondo outfit or anything?
Yeah, we got several.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Taekwondo.
Okay,
Nice.
we got ceremonial.
Breaking boards.
We got ceremonial. Now breaking boards.
You have some friends from the class, Anna?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Some work for the FBI.
Okay. Let's listen, both of you two. We're not going to have a contest called which Jewish person gets the free bottle of water. We're not going to do that.
Why? You're already canceling it?
Yeah, cancel.
Jeez, way to cave to the pressure, Bubba.
Right. So, Lummy, one, we have to assign BARP duties.
Yes.
Like, people have to do stuff, okay? and I think I'm going to, Ashley and Erica, and Not a Fan and OFF, last year kind of were the check-in girls.
Yeah.
And so if each one of those would be so kind to do it again this year, I'm gonna have to. Who's ripping up paper? Is that you?
I'm getting my list.
Oh, okay. I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
Checking it twice.
So I can assign the
ASMR on the note gimmick.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So BARP duties would include Ashley, Erica, not a fan, and OFF, and now we have to give Anna a duty. Like Anna, you need to be in charge of something. Like, should you be the welcomer? You think?
Sure. Are you just making up things for me to do?
The welcomer?
No,
like, am I a head usher or something?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, she's not your Walmart greeter that you're looking for, Sponge.
You're right.
But I'm also am I not the entertainment for Friday night?
Yeah. You're right.
I'm a DJ.
You are that. But let me. Here's the one thing. There's only one thing that I'd like to implement for this year's BARP.
Okay.
Now, formatically, we pretty much just have, if I'm not marrying people and ruining their lives, if I'm not doing that, then I usually just do a Hall of Fame ceremony where I bring each Hall of Famer up on the stage. Oh, I usually bring my crew. I bring up my co-hosts and introduce everybody. And then we do the Hall of Fame ceremony deal. And that's kind of all we really do, right?
Pretty much.
Party, drink.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of that.
Drugs,
there's a lot. Yeah, there's just a lot.
pizza,
There's just a lot of other stuff going on, okay? But, the one thing I think we need to do is I think each personality needs to have a 15-minute window where they have a step and repeat shift. And so the fans can...
congregate.
Can, say, hey, and actually have somebody police it. Like, we have it posted, and the listeners, the fine people of BARP will certainly they'll be the enforcers. So like if I had, from 8:15 to 8:30 is the Anna Hummel step and repeat photo op. She's sitting there like the Maytag repairman, and then like 8:30 to 8:45 is Rhett's. And then 8:45 to 9 is Macho Man's. Yeah.
What about all the people that want to meet you, Bubba, and want the picture with you, and then they walk up and they see, Lummy?
Well, they're gonna have to see they're gonna have to look at the schedule, what my
There's
time
an
is.
Itinerary.
We'll have it on the chalkboard out there, Seth. We got a fanciest chalk.
What if they go, I'm not walking in this place until it's Bubba's time to do the step and repeat?
Okay, then that's their prerogative.
Okay.
We'll have a bar outside.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, the only entertainment of the night is just getting your picture taken with Anna or Red. And
it's all downhill after that.
Yeah. And so then Seth, though, you'll have a 15-minute window. And you employees need to understand that no matter what you got going on, what conversation you got going on, what drug you're doing with one friend,
right,
or whatever, that you have to be there from that time period. Like, that's your responsibility. You got 15 minutes of responsibility.
Got it.
That's it.
I won't be doing any shrooms this time, I promise.
Well, you should.
I will not be doing that.
Okay, you should do it. I mean,
ever again.
But promise me that you're not gonna be at BARP stock.
Sober? No,
yeah,
no. I just won't be micro or macro dosing.
Hi, it's Bubba the Love Sponge, and I am the leader of this group here. And I'm making a rule that if you come to our annual party, our BARP party, our Bubba Army royalty party, and the most VIPest of VIPest Bubba Army are there, and Brandon the Quad will have been freshly deflowered, and it's just gonna be it's our Super Bowl, it's our show's Super Bowl, and you get your Bubba Army ring, and there'll be 16 people inducted into the Bubba Army Hall of Fame. It's more Bubba Army than a human being can usually take.
Oh, of course it is.
16 inductions?
Yeah, 16 inductions.
Oh my goodness.
And you get your ring.
Do they all get a speech?
No, none of them get a speech.
Okay.
We don't know.
I thought this was like the NFL where you get into Canton, you talk for an hour and a half about everybody that ever doubted you.
You know what, Lummy? Maybe I will offer a 2-minute speech option.
That's fair.
Yeah, I kind of, Seth, as dumb as your blurt out was, I think it's brilliant. But see, that's why you're big time radio host, Seth. See,
I mean, there was never a doubt in my head when I said that. That's how you were going to feel.
That you wouldn't boomerang it back and it'd be great content, right, buddy?
You're damn right.
Oh, there you go.
Let's get these people up here all loaded up here thanking you.
That's what makes him the great host. See, he boomerang it back.
Oh,
to you.
I know.
Thank you.
Would never
Pay
deny
homage
that.
to the great Seth. Not give guttural sounds when I mention his name.
It's the no guttural show today. Right after this.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, Lummy, I'm going to require all of my employees, and if I will make contact with each and every one of you throughout the night.
Oh man.
Unless you're too effed up.
And don't bitch, don't automatically try to turn it around on me. Even my effed up cognitive skills will be able to pick up whether you're sober or not. And if you are not messed up, and if you are just completely stone sober, you're fired.
Understood.
Can you imagine you're talking to your friend? Hey, what'd you get fired for? Well, I stole, from the company and was late 15 times. Oh, okay. Hey, what did you get fired for? Well, we had a Christmas party at the end of the year. It's our big company event. And our boss requires us to be drunk, high, stoned, or on drugs.
As soon as
and I wasn't, I responsibly, showed up, 'cause I had to drive.
Sober.
And he fired me.
As soon as Anna pulls up, can Lummy give her like the test to see if she's drunk or not?
Breathalyzer?
Yeah, just the whole
As soon
thing.
as they pull up.
Yeah, I mean,
no.
Yeah,
I don't want to be driving drunk.
Hold on
Yeah,
now.
you
Hold
will.
on. Here's the deal, Lummy. The party starts at 7:30. I'm not going to start sobriety checking till 9. Wow.
What time do we need to be here?
7.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
30 minutes before.
Yeller.
So I'm not going to start, trying to have conversations with each and every one of you to determine, your party level. That's, I think maybe legally, Seth, we might want to call it party level.
Party level, that works, yeah.
I like that.
We can't say corporately, how high, drunk, or on drugs you are.
It's like my daughter.
fine.
She calls cuss words party words, so that's good. That
Right, there
works.
you go.
Hell yeah.
So, like, if you're 0 is completely sober. And if you get scored a 0, you're fired. I mean, like, I'm sorry, but you're fired. Because we have a little bunk bed in the Merch Cricks area. We have a little bunk bed in there, and if you would need to have to spend the night, you could sleep in the bunk bed. So here at the studios, which are secure, and you're going to wake up in the morning, not drunk or high or on drugs.
And if you are, just remember this too shall pass.
Yes.
That got me through.
And I'm asking,
Florida Man Radio event.
And if you are, let me as you're an employee here, and you've overserved yourself, and you're just completely beside yourself.
Yeah.
Then, please Uber home.
Of course.
Uber, and I will respond. You know what? I'll pay for your Uber.
Oh.
I'll pay for your Uber.
What about just gas money if we're able to get home on our own?
That's your fault, Bubba, for opening up that can of worms.
Seth wants gas money for just
Well, no, I'm
attending
just,
the event.
I'm
No,
just
let
for
me.
throwing out.
No.
Uber, it's got surge pricing at Saturday night. It's gonna cost you $45. You throw me a 20, I'm good, man.
Okay, what a shakedown artist. Let me
$20.
just a straight. He should work at the carnival. He could just
What?
shake you down.
No, I
Too
can't.
many
He
germs.
just shakes you right on down.
I'm not
man.
good at. Yeah, I'm not good at.
He needs to play the shell game for the people from up north down here.
No, I'm too nervous at yelling at people as they're walking by with their children to play a rigged game. I'm better at shaking you down for gas money, Bubba.
I know.
Trust me, I'm not cut out for that world, man.
I know.
I tried it.
So anyway, you have to have a party level. Like, party levels are 1 through 5. Like, Anna, your Florida Man radio event would have been a 5. That's full
For all the wrong
5
reasons.
5 is like you are non-functional. Like, you cannot function. You're barely alive.
I was functional. I was just crying a lot.
Yeah, way overserved.
Yes.
And overserved doesn't have to be alcohol. Just overserved
No, it
is
did not have a drip of alcohol that night, unfortunately.
It was mostly mushrooms for you.
It's
let's be
mostly
honest.
mushrooms. Tried to micro, accidentally macroed. My bad.
Right.
So sorry.
That should be a new EDM song.
Yep.
Tried to micro, but I macro. Ding, 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 ding. And so I'm going to be making contact, Lummy, with each employee. And if I feel that you're not at least at a 2, we're going to have some work. You might not work here anymore.
Oh, dear.
I don't want everybody to just roll it up in here straight. I want everybody effed up. And everybody's going to have a 15-minute. Lummy, we need to come up with the schedule. Everybody's going to have a 15-minute photo op, and it'll be posted.
Yes.
And it'll be the responsibility of you and the bar attendees to come get you. Like, let's say yours is at 9:30, right?
Yeah.
And you're partying and stuff. Well, Elkhart Rob will walk into the room and say, "It's oh my God,
9:30. Where's Lummy?
It's 9:29. Somebody go get Lummy." And then Lummy, word will travel fast amongst the humanity here. Next thing you know, Lummy, your big ass will be right in front of the logo, ready to take pictures.
Yep.
And so there's nobody that has any. Now I wonder about this. No, how about individuals? How about a group? Do we end it with a group?
Oh boy.
We did that. We've done it before when we come on the stage.
We should only do a group.
Would you call us up?
No, Seth, we should just don't do a group.
Who's clamoring for a pic with just Rhett? I love the kid, but I'm also saying no one's coming here going, I got to get a picture with Seth alone. I got to get a picture with Rhett alone. Like, they want.
Seth, yeah, Super Fat Bubba Light is.
I mean, really, there are some people out there right now that are really, there's one person right now. There's one Bubba Army bar attendee right now that says, you know what? I got to get a picture with Rhett. And I'd really, really like to see if Scout, that wiener dog, was in it too.
Oh, that'd be the best.
Yeah. There's people saying that right now, Lummy.
There is. They're excited.
All right, listen, I'm way late.
Wait, are you going to do the Diacos? Are they going to have a...
Yes,
oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Babyface?
Oh. No, Babyface doesn't attend,
that's right.
remember?
Yeah, that's right.
He gets a deep discount on Martin Luther King Day travel.
Yes.
Yes.
Shut up.
Yeah.
For real.
Cruises.
Him and his family.
Come on.
Him and his family celebrate Christmas on the weekend of Martin Luther King Day, which is also the same weekend that we have BARP, because the cruise lines heavily discount that particular weekend.
Wow, I thought he was woke, but that's pretty racist. Waiting for, I'm not, I don't want to get too much into it, but
I don't think it is. I just think it's he really appreciates. He really.
He doesn't.
You can appreciate a good deal.
He sniffed out a good deal.
Well, I don't think he appreciates the doctor's message. I think he's using the doctor's birthday, as a way to save money.
As long as you have good things to say about Dr. Martin Luther King, what does it matter whether you're using him
What kind of
to
doctor
travel?
was he?
He was
like a Dr. Phil?
No.
Okay.
I don't even know that he.
Hold on, Lummy looks like he's got some knowledge over there.
Hold on, Lummy. What kind of doctor was Dr. Martin Luther King?
I believe that he was a doctor of education.
Oh, like Joe Biden? Sorry.
Let's not besmirch the great Dr. Martin Luther King.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
Went to Boston University.
I got to go to spots, and I got to give you the big. So, listen, here's the BARP assignments. Anna, you don't have to be a greeter. You're right, Seth. That would not work out well. You don't want that.
Why? You think I'm going to scare people away?
Just let's.
You would scare yourself.
Yeah, because some people would be like, Anna, get away from me.
Yeah, probably mess with my mentals.
As soon as somebody, because there is some people, there are like Iggy. I don't think Iggy likes you. So like if you walked up to Iggy,
I think we're better now, but
but if you walked up to Iggy, he might just say, "Just get out of my face."
I would never approach Iggy.
Right,
I would let him to come to me.
And that in itself is a little bit, that's in itself a little uncomfortable in the fact that we have some people you can't approach.
Right.
So Seth, the great Seth Kushner, was right. You being the greeter is probably not the look.
Okay,
for us.
sorry.
Is Iggy going to be security like he was years ago?
No, Iggy's going to be hopefully just chill. And,
okay.
And hopefully whoever's handling him has got him some type of medication to calm him down.
If not, we'll have plenty around.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, you don't put your hands on Iggy.
Well, no, I'm not putting my hands. I just have a pill bottle to offer.
Well, I know, but you can't. What are you gonna wrestle him down to the ground, open his mouth up, and make him take a pill?
Like offer him something.
I'm gonna cover it in peanut butter and shove it down his throat.
Lummy, I've been text that Wizzy is a door girl too, so that's great.
Oh, perfect.
I just didn't want her to, who is royalty and Hall of Fame, to have to think that she had to work. But if I'd love to. Lummy, there you go. Wizzy can be our greeter.
There you go.
Everybody loves Wizzy.
Yeah.
And Iggy certainly doesn't have a problem with it.
Not
with
at all.
So there you go, Anna. Get replaced
Problem
by Wizzy.
solved.
You got replaced by Wizzy.
Are we going to talk about the secret ring caper?
Yep, we are. I just needed to get the BARP duties up front. So we have 2 rules, okay? Just 2. And I think everybody, and I want everybody as an employee, I don't want to hear machos out back wiring stuff up. I got to audibly make sure that every employee understands these 2 rules. 1, You have to be on something. You have to be partying. Okay? You just can't be completely stone stock sober. Like, you got to be on something, okay?
That's fair.
Partying. I'm going to check your party level anytime after 9 o'clock. So you got 2 hours to get your party level to a party level. Like, I don't think you should probably roll up here driving, having partied at all.
Right.
But you can
Be
start
responsible.
in 2 hours, Lummy. You can get your party on.
Sure can.
Right. So, 1, get here by 7 o'clock.
Okay.
You know what? I'll give you maybe 7:15, but I'll give you a 15-minute buffer to get here. And then 2, party. 3, know that you're going to be checked at one time or another after 9 o'clock on your party level by me. We will have a conversation, and I'll be able to determine whether you are partying or not. I'm going to be partying.
You'll be
even
slurring.
though I've been partying,
You'll be slurring by 8 o'clock.
Even though I will be partying. Doesn't mean that I will not be able to gauge your partiness. Trust me, okay? And then everybody else that works here, from Macho Man to Rhett to Anna to Seth to Babyface isn't going to be here, to both Diacos, Jay and Dan.
Yeah.
To Lummy, me. Should we put the Merch Crick in there?
Yes.
And the Merch Crick. We'll have a 15-minute window that you have to be at the step and repeat logo thing for people to get people that want a picture with you. And then, Lummy, we will at the end of the night, the last person will fold into a group one, and there'll be a 15-minute group pick as well.
Perfect.
And so there you go. Is everybody okay? Lummy, are you okay with those company enforced rules?
Yes.
Yes. Seth Kushner, are you okay with that?
Yes, sir. One question.
Yes.
What time does the party end?
Question mark.
It doesn't.
What time does it end for employees?
Okay, you mean like when can you leave?
I'm just
When's your obligate? 10.
Okay.
You can leave by 10.
Perfect.
Because I'll somehow schedule it so that the group shot lasts 9:45 to 10. Here's the deal. After the group shot, you can leave. Because I'm going to schedule the group shot 9:45 to 10.
Cool.
So there you go. There's one rule. And so after that, Seth, you can sneak out of here like the Pink Panther like the Jewish Pink Panther that you are.
I will sneak right out the back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anna, are you okay with these?
Aye, yes.
Company policies. Rhett, the filthy ginger.
Yes.
Okay. Macho Man.
We're gonna have to have a little talk. I'll need some recovery days if we're opening this bad boy up.
He wants some royalties for a name, image, likeness.
It's gonna.
Oh my gosh.
Need a couple days off here.
He was talking to me about that.
You got a whole day to recover.
That's not enough. I mean, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this.
Oh damn.
Macho Man goes hard in the paint.
Oh damn. He's on like fat burners right now, so he looks extra jacked.
Oh yeah, hold on. Macho Man's already dieting for Barb.
Oh, no doubt.
You know, he probably shouldn't have said that.
That kind of frank dialogue troubles me.
More of the Bubba the Love Sponge show after this.
Oh, are we gonna address the fucking ring caper?
Yes, next.
Yeah. No.
What's up, motherfuckers? Cruise somewhere.
Hey, Anna.
Yo.
Come here for a second.
Sure.
I want you to listen to my neck and how crackly it is, and would you be freaked out by it? So just put your ear like right there once. Hold on, I gotta see if I can do it. Can you hear it?
A little bit.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, I hear it. Oh, it sounds like pop rock.
Yeah, it's like should I be concerned about that?
Bubba, I don't know anything.
Okay, but I wanted to know if you could audibly hear it from the I can
Yeah,
hear.
it sounds like
Obviously,
pop
I can
rock.
hear it because it's inside me. But
Yeah.
could you audibly
Yes.
hear? Okay, I just want to make sure. Fuck, I'm like fuck. Right.
Or hear that. Oh.
Yeah. It's
I
like
feel like it needs a pop.
No, you won't know, but it feels like I got like this maybe bunch of loose something fucking gargling around.
We should call fucking Cipriano. You know?
I don't know. Maybe
Remember
I
him? The guy that came in and
I know.
dragged us all out? With the Y strap Willie? Oh dear.
Cool.
Is the party this Saturday?
Next.
Next Saturday, okay.
Well, it starts Thursday, Friday,
Next Thursday?
Saturday. Yes.
Okay.
The 10th.
It's really
11th. The 11th.
I gotta, I'm out of town for Martin Luther King Day.
Oh, day. Oh.
The whole, I mean,
the
well, I'm
Monday?
gonna celebrate it for a week, but yeah.
You're gonna celebrate it for a week?
Yeah, I'm gonna upstage Brian.
Nice.
Using the king to his advantage is the definition of what, anti of what he stands for, to be honest with you.
Mm. You and Brian get along?
No. Yeah, what? Yeah, of course.
I feel like in theory you should be best friends.
Anna, Seth doesn't get along with anybody. Period.
I get along. I mean, it's.
That actually makes me feel a little better.
I mean, he's a hard person to get along with. He's got a lot of quirks. He's just a really.
So it's safe to assume that it's him, not me.
Well, it's both of you, quite frankly.
Oh.
But in this instance, it's both of you. But
Oh.
normally, with a regular man, it would be him.
Oh.
Sorry, Seth.
I think you've thrown him into the wrath of anxiety right now.
What's that?
Throes of anxiety. I can tell by his body language he's a little.
He's getting anxiety right now?
Well, his head is in his hands in his sweatshirt. So I don't know what that means. I'm not a psychologist, but I would assume it means not good. So, I think is he crying? I don't know if he's laughing or crying.
He's
Oh,
laughing.
he's
He
laughing.
never cries anymore. He's a laugher now, not a crier.
Really?
That's
Crying's really not
that's how much he's his therapy has worked. Is they've turned him from a crier to a laugher.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's a cruel summer.
And that's why he's doing better in life, because what would make him cry now, he laughs at.
That's good.
A lot of the things that I laugh at now are my misfortune.
He boomerangs all anxiety.
It's yeah.
He
It's not
boomerangs it. Starts out bad, then he throws it and he boomerangs it into a good thing. He reverses it, and it's like Missy fucking Elliott. Work it until reverse.
Work it and reverse it.
He works it and reverses it.
Put your game down, flip it, and reverse it.
Where'd you go?
Wham.
Yeah, that's what.
get to a safe place. Safe place.
The prison work release program gone horribly wrong.
You may want to duck.
This is the Bubba the Love Sponge Show. Bubba the Love Sponge. Bubba the Love
You know, Lovey, I should probably responsibly get my Super Beats endorsement done.
Oh, yes.
Because I got Alex Stein on at 9:15. I got a whole bunch of things to talk about. This big ring caper that the council unanimously decided that I should at least throw it out there for people to know and let people and try to like. They're all for it. They're like, yeah, we have no problem with it. And so I'm going to talk about it. I know the council is already pre-approved, and they have my vision. They have the vision of this thing the way I look at it. And so I'm pre-approved with the council. So I think I'm going to talk about it here on the show. Like to get your guys' reaction to it. And certainly chat is going to blow up. So make sure that we're monitoring all forms of chat.
Will do.
Because, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, wherever. Twitch. And because everybody's going to have an opinion on this deal. And it's going to probably be negative, but take a step back. Just like the council was worldly enough to be able to see my vision, if you will, you should be too. People, those that just whatever.
Okay.
Lummy, I pretty much blew the timing on the endorsement, so we'll have to do that next time. We'll do it maybe coming from our next stop set into Alex Stein.
Sounds good.
Of which we're kind of, if I was to, we're kind of like right on time to a little bit behind, are we not?
Yeah, we're a tad behind. We can't go 35 obviously on this one.
No, I got to probably be out the next 7 to 9.
Yeah.
If I was to be responsible. So here's my ring conundrum, and it's already pre-approved by the council. As we got all the rings in, and that's a task in itself. Me and the Merch Crick have to go to the list, get it out, get the ring out of its box, make sure that there's a Warren, that there's a Warren size 15 or a Lummy size 15.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that there's a cable dog. Make sure that there's a shivering narrow cereal. Make sure there's a Wizzy, there's an Iggy. You got to make sure you got to go through your list and you got to check it twice, because usually there's a couple rings that the ring manufacturer they missed.
Mm-hmm.
But, every year there's a couple that we missed. This year has never happened in, what is this, the 6th ring, Lummy? I think
we're going on a 6th ring.
Right. And Lummy, can you give me a list of, after this year's BARP festivities, Lummy, and we know who got what, will you give me a list of 6 ringers?
Yeah, I was actually going to talk to a good amount of the people at the party.
We should probably get a picture of just 6 ringers.
Yeah.
I don't know how many.
That's a good idea.
6 ringers.
That would be a great idea.
So this year is so rare, Lummy. Maybe this is a good sign for 2024. So we have a Gary on somebody that qualified, whose name, I don't know what the screen name is or what, but
it's not the Gary, is
it's not the Gary.
Gotcha.
But it's a Gary.
Gotcha.
Well, the ring company gave us an extra Gary. Now, we've been shorted rings, but we've never gotten extra. And we got an extra Gary ring. That being said, boomerang it back to Anna. I thought, I'd be like, maybe we should give Gary a ring. Certainly. Now, listen, I know you hate him.
Me?
No, not you.
Oh.
The Bubba Army.
Gotcha.
I know you guys hate him, but if you Lummy, he probably in itself, how many times he's gotten sniped, has actually raised the amount of money that would be required
most likely
to get a ring. He probably has been sniped at least 24 times.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Easily.
Yes, easily.
And kill him, almost like kill him with kindness. As much as he hates the show or hates certain people's opinions within the program, he is Bubba Army, right? He listens to the show every day.
Yes, he does.
I don't know that we're his favorite show, but, I don't know that you have to love us to listen to us. In fact,
Certainly not.
there's probably a large percentage of people. I mean, just think there's no perfect fan that likes everybody. There's nobody.
Super Fat Bubba Light likes everybody.
No, Super Fat Bubba Light and probably deep down hates somebody. Probably Seth. And then there's probably a lot of Bubba Army would be like, yeah, I like Bubba. I like Lummy. I like that Seth is back. But that Anna bitch, she just gets on my nerves. Ugh.
I get it.
There's some of that.
Sure.
And listen, I'm not going to sit here and say that there isn't, God dang, the show would be so much better if Bubba's fat ass would just quit flapping his fat gums so much. Seth's funnier in hell. Lummy's funnier in hell. Anna, I like. That big donkey of hers. Macho Man. Rhett, the filthy ginger. Just that full of himself, narcissistic, soon-to-be 60-year-old fat ass. I hate him. I hate Bubba.
No.
Jeez.
Heard Bubba was on the Epstein jet, brother.
Oh,
him and Hootie.
I heard that too. Actually, I didn't want to bring it up. But
Yeah. Hate Bubba.
2 seats.
Now, you're not going to find anybody that says, I don't like Lummy. Like, Lummy is so loved. He's like a St. Jude's commercial. If you see,
that's why he should man the step and repeat the whole time.
Yeah.
No one's gonna walk in and go, "It's Lummy time." Disappointment. They're gonna be so happy.
See, I don't want to put the responsibility of Lummy having to run the step and repeat.
Yeah.
You're saying have Lummy stay there the entire time?
Well, yeah. I mean, he's like our
Lummy. You just stay here the entire time.
Yeah.
We'll bring we'll bring drinks, we'll bring whatever drugs you need, and food. But you just got to stay here the entire time because everybody wants a picture with you and everybody loves you.
Oh, thank you.
And I mean, he's the team mascot also. Everybody wants a picture with the team mascot. Plus, Lummy knows every single person that walks in. He knows their government name.
True.
He knows their Rumble name. He can tell you everything about them, too. So you need a guy like that when, a lot of weird people start showing up.
Yeah, I mean, he is the union rep for Chat. Like, he represents Chat.
Yeah.
Chat is Lummy. Lummy is Chat.
Yep. That is 100%.
Bubba Army fans, people especially that are that qualify on the level of being invited to a bar party, like they have had so much interaction with Lummy. Like Lummy's writes their amounts down, and some of them have gotten a hold of Lummy's like, hey, how close am I? Lummy's like, hey, you're $210 away. Lummy's like the accountant, the Chat rep, so everybody loves Lummy.
Thank you for that.
I mean, I think you're kind of making the case, Bubba, but I mean, I know we're talking about Gary, but
so
Gary.
So the council said, hey, we get it. We think that you should send a ring to Gary. Now, that's not an invitation to Barb, because I would really be afraid for his safety, especially if Iggy. Because not only is Iggy, I mean, if Iggy could have been at the January 6th insurrection, he would have been.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying.
Oh, wow.
Like, I mean, Iggy's that uptight. Like, if he could, if somebody was said, hey, Iggy, I'm going to January 6th deal, and I want you to be the first guy to knock the door down, and we're not going to get in trouble, Iggy would have been at January 6th.
He would have been the guy that had the face painted with the Viking horns and everything that broke it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Iggy would have, and just beating the crap out of everybody and everything. Trump should hire Iggy.
Sure.
for security. People just... Hey, there was 5 anti-Trump people pummeled today at the Trump rally by some big, jacked up dude.
I'd love to send Iggy out into traffic the next time somebody, from the Palestinian Israeli, conflict sits and blocks traffic to the airport. People have to start walking miles to their flight.
So anyway, I need now, Lummy. Lummy, I can't monitor Chat because I'm now officially locked into a Zoom meeting. Oh, there you go. So I have to be able. Maybe Macho Man can get me to where I can monitor Chat. What is Chat saying about Gary getting a ring, but not being invited to the bar party? And I don't want anybody. I don't want anybody that does qualify for Barb and is going to be at Barb to take it as a slap in the face. Like, that's what I was most afraid of. That people that do qualify and their hard-earned money, they're like, that guy's going to have a ring that I got. ick. I don't think most people think that. I think most people feel that he serves a purpose on the show. He's the heel. He's the ultimate show heel, is he not?
Yes, he is.
I mean, you know, in order to be a good guy, you got to have a bad guy.
Yep, and he's the bad guy.
And he's the bad guy. But the bad guy gets, you know, you got to tell the bad guy every once in a while that he's doing good, or that he's just, if you tell the bad guy he sucks all the time, and he always gets sniped, and everybody hates him, and he never ever is able to get his opinion out because Stanley the sniper snipes him. Well,
is this a metaphor for a two-state solution or something?
What do you mean?
Oh, that's the last time he called.
No. I mean, that's a lot of the argument is, a ceasefire, and then we can all live together.
This ain't a ceasefire. This is I like when you call in and act like an asshole, and I have a special appreciation for that. And you always get sniped, and you actually do probably pay for yourself in snipings. And so I'm going to give you a ring. You are Bubba Army. You're just anti Bubba Army.
That you got an extra Gary. Now, do we know that Gary's fat finger will fit into this ring?
No, we do not.
But he could have it as like, a mantelpiece.
Yeah, I mean, Gary's not going to wear it.
Yeah, no, not a chance in hell.
I mean,
I say give it to the man.
The majority of chat, I'd say 90% of chat is saying give it to him. Maybe more, maybe 95%.
No,
of
he
chat.
paid for it. He got it for extra.
Really?
Yep.
But now, do you think Gary would it be beneath him to even? I got to think that Gary would be like,
he'll love it.
I got to think Gary would be like, you know what?
He's secretly a mark.
Even though I do play the asshole on the program, I love the show deep down, and I would be so honored. I'd use it for probably a C ring.
Oh dear.
Anyway, let's do Alex Stein next, and then maybe let's see if we can get Gary on the air, because you're saying that chat says, yeah, you know what, Bubba, we get it. We get it.
Yep.
Giving Gary, and listen, I didn't pay for it.
Right, it's a freebie.
I got an extra Gary ring, and I'm like, what am I gonna call him back and say, hey, listen, I got an extra Gary ring?
Yeah, what the hell are they gonna do with that?
We looked at the invoice, Lummy. They didn't charge me for it.
Nice.
Are you sure that it's an extra Gary?
Yeah, no, we've double checked. We've double checked the list.
Okay.
We have a Gary. I think it's like 11.5.
Yeah.
We have a Gary. Gary's ring's there, but there's another 11.5 with Gary.
Yeah.
Have you thought about putting it on eBay and seeing what the, if there's maybe...
No, see, Seth, you don't put a value on being... Come on.
What? You don't?
No.
This is a foreign concept to Seth.
But you said you didn't have to pay for
confused.
it.
I know.
That was putting a value. Now, since you didn't get... I'm trying to get you in the green right now by having you flip it on eBay to somebody that's a big Bubba Army fan that wouldn't normally have the chance to get a ring.
No. I would rather give it to somebody that contributes to the show instead of like trying to nickel and dime somebody.
Some guy named Gary.
Yeah, some guy named Gary.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Things don't change. I'm bound to be arrested.
Hey, don't overthink the process.
What are those idiots doing?
Something idiotic.
More of the Bubba the Love Sponge show after this.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you all three go?
No.
You didn't go?
No.
I thought you loved Taylor Swift.
I like her. I'm not a big fan of her music. Tickets were
insane.
They got them for like $250 a piece.
That's not bad.
And then she sold them for $1,500 a piece. And then she ended up buying tickets again that were like $400 or $500 in the same section. So ended up like making some money, and then I dropped them off, and I was across the street at the Yankee Stadium when I was waiting for them, like listening. You could hear her concert. So, I mean, she's a great performer. My algorithm on Instagram is all of her content, like at parties with Travis Kelce and everything.
Yeah.
And I just
too much.
No, I love it. Like watching her just like walk into a stadium, or it's just so captivated by her.
Mm. Yes, I like her quite a lot, but not like a super fan or anything.
Yeah, no, I don't. Her music I can do without, but I think she's a great person.
Yeah, she seems cool.
Seth, I need you tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I'm.
No, Brian can't make it, so.
No, you got me scheduled Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. So I figured, I mean, if you don't want me, you just let me know one of those days.
I want you.
Because I'm trying to get all my hours I can.
I know. You're an hour whore.
I'm just trying to support the family, You know.
I got that payroll guy to fix things quickly, didn't I?
Yeah, for sure.
Even though it was your fault.
Bubba, I had the thing that I mailed him back was the thing that I mailed him the first time. It was just showing up blank on his screen, but it was showing up on my screen that I had filled it out. Whatever, no big deal. I appreciate it.
You got your money.
Yeah, no, I got it. I'm it's all good.
That's all you care about, money.
I told Phoebe, I just said, man, if there's ever an issue, Bubba fixes that stuff quick with payroll.
Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah.
I already have another job, Bubba fan 69, but thank you. I appreciate it.
What's Alex in some kind of fucking straitjacket?
Must be cold in Texas.
And you know he didn't turn the heat on.
No, I mean that fireplace hasn't worked.
What the fuck kind of Cabbage Patch?
That gray fucking pocket.
What the fuck kind of sweatshirt are you wearing?
I think he looks handsome.
Fucking fuck boy.
What's up, Kostika? I think I got it right. Permagrom, what up?
You better fucking pay homage to John Kostika.
No, I know Kostika. He told me how to say his name. I'm paying homage. He said good morning. Iggy, no, Iggy trained me, man.
The gym owner came in the other day.
I gotta just rip this fat off, man.
Man, fucking Mach is jacked. I got a hold of his left arm and he is jacked right now. Oh man.
Can you hear us?
I'm not doing an OnlyFans yet, but that's not off the table.
Macho Man's jacked up, man.
Guys, the most I ever benched was 185, like right out of high school. I was pretty good there. Kostika. Oh, he unzipped a little bit. He's a professional.
Yeah, I was gonna say hi to Alex. A little bit. Mic's still on, but I just gotta turn my mic off. Okay, we got 2 minutes and 6 seconds. I got
That is a big pocket.
Lots of things to talk to you about.
Cruel Summer is a great song, I must admit.
Oh, tell us what.
You better have booked your bar. Have you booked your stuff?
Speaking of the devil.
All right, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that here. 149. I gotta let you go, lover.
275 decline. What's up, Brian from Philly? Good lord. Declines are cool because then you can hit some sit-ups after you put the bar up.
Listen, stop talking about fucking work.
Okay, shut the fuck up, man. I used to work out, Bubba. It's okay. What's up, Dr. Davis Blooming Onion? Jesus, man. I mean, golly, dude. I mean, I'm just trying to be just a better overall person, human. I'm just trying. Can't stop eating these damn Reese's cups at night. Mm. What's up, Lunger?
They're fucking good.
Get the new ones
I'm just old school cups guy. I hate any variation of it. I just like the old school. I don't even like Reese's Pieces.
Yeah. They made these the thicker ones. That's what I was asking.
Dude, I saw ones that were at Target. They were like half a pound or something.
That's what I'm saying, like they're the thicker ones.
Now Phoebe grabbed those. I was like, get those out of here. And then later on in the evening, I'm all high.
We almost had 1,000 day, Lummy. Then we leveled off.
On YouTube.
What's up, Yoko? I like Alex.
Yeah,
Stein.
on YouTube.
But we're in a lot better.
Reverse grip. I know the reverse grip.
Oh dear.
Right?
Running the fat pig.
That's reverse grip, right?
You go thumb in or thumb out?
Thumb out.
The following broadcast is not for the mocha soy latte drinking, tree hugging, Birkenstock wearing crowd.
I'm not giving you a compliment.
If you tuned in by accident, get the out of here now before all the beer drinking, whiskey shooting hellraisers find out. This is the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Standing by. It used to be on Tuesdays and not Wednesdays, and it used to be the great Tucker Carlson, and now we're regulated on down to the infamous Alex Stein, ladies and gentlemen, from the Blaze TV. Good friend of mine. Well, kind of a good friend of mine.
What?
Sometimes,
what do you mean?
Sometimes, he gets on like the Roseanne show and stuff and tries to kind of jobs us out. But I think since we've had that talk with him, and I was his corner man.
He gets your Twitter back.
Well, yeah, I was going to say he did say that he did the best thing for you in 2023.
Yeah,
I got the Twitter thing back.
Yeah, I would like to speak if I could speak on that. It's funny because John from Naples made that one song, which John from Naples, when he sees me, Bubba, I don't know if there's going to be a cop there. I'm not going to do anything to take it to the level of assault, but I'm going to smack him. I'm literally going to charge John from Naples up. There will be a physical encounter. I will be pushing him against a wall and chin checking John at Bart. But
what was the song called? Let me
Sponge Job Alex.
Oh damn it! I
gave that one a 5.
Macho Man, I just fired something.
Oh,
Good.
Yep, we're in a break.
Good. We don't need that song.
Did we just go into break, Mach?
Looks like it.
I think
Clock's counting down.
Oh, damn it. Alex, we just went into break. We're not even live right now because I hit this. I was trying to play your song, and I hit the other button, and now we're going to break. So we're gone.
Now we definitely have to do the human when we come back.
The human what?
The commercial. The read.
Could get Alex to do it with you.
Yeah, we could do. Maybe we'll incorporate Alex on our Super Beat endorsement here because he knows so much about heart health.
He's got a heart healthy reason or two.
And honestly, Bubba, we've had a tumultuous year as well. Hank Keller, who was at your studio, passed away, my best friend this year.
Well, hold on. Don't forget, today's the 1-year anniversary of my mom's husband dying.
Yeah, your stepdad.
So I'm going to be with my mom today. I'm taking her Culver's. You can't get any more.
Oh my God!
What the hell is going on?
Culver's is good. You get a hamburger, you get a shake.
Cheese curds.
They got the good fries. I think they have the crinkle cut fries at Culver's.
And you know what? They're the one.
You forget about your sorrows when you're there.
They're the one fast food restaurant that you sit down, but they'll check on you like 2 or 3 times. They'll check, hey, you need another Coke? You need a refill on ketchup? Like most fast foods, once they've served you and you're sitting down, they could care less about you. They just hope
they don't care about you when you order anymore.
Exactly. They don't. In fact, you can't even order with a normal person. Let me remember
the kiosks.
They got the kiosks where you got to sit there and talk to the kiosk, and then they just bring it to you.
Culver's old school. It's real people.
Then I had a mini meltdown the other day. I was picking up a cheeseburger for my lady. And somehow the app charged me twice. So I go through the drive-through line and I got 2 $9 orders. And I'm like, I only need one of these $9 orders. And they said, oh, we can't deal with that. You have to deal with that on the app. So you can't even get a refund when the app messes up. I mean, these McDonald's and these fast food places.
Within the app, could you get a refund? Or did you just say, I can't even think about going through that whole process?
Well, I went through the process because I wanted that $9 back and nothing, crickets back. I did a report. I did contact. You're not even talking to a human being. So, I mean, I got charged double. I got both the meals.
$9 will hurt a Stein. You know what I'm saying?
It's not even. It's about the principle of the thing.
Sure,
it double tax.
He was with his lady friend.
Yeah,
yeah, we know he's got some ladies.
Yeah, like how many hoes are you running right now? Be honest.
Well, I'm with Paige right now, and then listen to this. We just had a Cancun.
Hold on. Like as in
pay-per-view.
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 You're back together.
You guys are back together.
Yes, we've rekindled things. But listen, her and I just went to Cancun, Mexico, and I got sick as a dog. I'm telling you, half the trip, more than half the trip.
Diarrhea?
more than diarrhea, cold, shakes, couldn't eat, coughing, congested. I felt
You look
terrible
horrible right now. You look horrible. Horrible.
I know, I'm still a little sick. And then listen to this. And then tonight, I'm getting on a plane to Iowa, to Des Moines, Iowa, to go campaign with Vivek Ramaswamy.
That's awesome.
You like
I know.
him? I mean, like, are you really like, you think that's going to piss off your buddy Trump? I mean, like, what if Trump wins and then he's like, screw Stein. He's an Assawami guy.
Well, that's funny you say that because my dad said the same thing, but I was like, you can't go and campaign with Vivek. But Vivek has been.
But this guy he ain't going to win.
No, but he's pro-Trump, though.
Yeah, he's been Trump's proxy in all these debates. So I think there's a strong possibility that Vivek could have some sort of cabinet in Trump's. I mean, he could have a cabinet position. I think he would. I don't know why he wouldn't. I mean, I don't.
Because he said he wouldn't, but who knows?
Who,
he
Vivek
said, he said he's like, I'm not in anyone's cabinet, and he said, well, what if Trump picks you as his VP? He goes, I'm not a number 2.
That's what everybody says.
Right, I understand.
Until you get asked that
until
question.
You get tapped, yeah.
And you bitch out.
Yeah.
Seth always wanted his own show, but he's my number 2.
No, that's awesome, though. So, like, what are you going to...
And who is Seth? I'm about to job out Seth if I'm going to job out anybody. Who is this new Seth guy? I'm a little nervous.
Well, listen. First of all, be respectful. I mean, he's a new co-host. He's a guy.
He's new and old.
Has he paid his dues? Because I mean, be respectful. I don't know. I mean, has he been through the thick and thin, Bubba?
I see you two not getting along, and that puts me in an uncomfortable situation. So I think both you guys need to back it down a notch.
I love Stein,
and we fit.
Yeah, you better love me. I'm a pimp on a blimp. But let me tell you something is I don't like new guys on my territory. Bubba's one of my best friends, and I'm not going to share Bubba with some just random guy. That's not how it works.
First of all, I've known him longer than you. Second of all, he's been in radio.
Very possessive of you.
He's been in radio for a very long time.
Oh, we're almost back on the air.
And he's got very much radio chops. He's
well, I've not been on the radio for 5 minutes of my life. I don't care. That's not. I mean,
and he's Jewish.
Okay, well,
I mean,
that I'm a homos for Hamas. I'm gay for Palestine, so that kind of goes against a lot.
This is how cool he is. He's cool with that. He's like, good, be gay for Palestine. I just want.
Well, he joined my Plano Facebook group, Gays for Palestine. We'll see how it really is. Join my Plano chapter.
He'd probably be interested in a 79 Dick Butkus football card if you got one of those. But I mean, I don't know if he's going to be interested in your whatever stuff.
Homos for Hamas, Gays for Palestine. Group.
Yeah,
it's so started that you wanted to beat up John from Naples for some reason.
Yeah. So let's
I am going to beat up John from Naples.
Here we go. Jesus, my Lord.
There's no remorse and no regret associated with anything they do.
You are refreshingly vulgar.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
All right, so we're back because I hit a button that triggered the commercial stop set. So the good news is we'll be here clear till we say goodbye at like 54, 56. I know Stein ain't got nothing but time on his hands. So we are joined by Alex Stein as he calls in every Wednesday. I should say, zooms in. Him and I have become great friends. But now,
well, the bad thing is we got to do 2 human tomorrow.
We'll have to do. Okay, we'll just do 2 tomorrow.
Okay,
buddy.
No
problem. But no, but Alex, you have to, like, if I was to be a host on your show, I wouldn't just start cutting down people that I don't know. Okay. And you instantaneously started being a little possessive of my love with regards to Seth Kushner, a guy that has worked for me, flaked out a little bit, and then came back. And and he's very talented, and I love his co-hosting abilities. I'm very happy with him right now. And you instantaneously start taking shots at him. Why?
Because I'm very possessive of you, Bubba, and I know that sometimes you ingratiate yourself with these guys that seem like your best friend, but sometimes those are the guys that screw you the most.
Well, you're
so
right.
Can you give us some examples in the past or something?
I just want to keep Bubba's circle small. That's all I'm saying.
That Seth might be the next Spice Boy. Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't know. I
don't have any more. I don't have any more tapes laying around for Seth to steal to make money off of. So
have you done a criminal history on Seth? I mean, has he been arrested? Does he have
some petty theft? Stealing stealing.
Okay, well that makes me like him more. That makes me like him a little
you
more.
stole a Dr. J rookie card back in the day. Maybe some Air Jordans in Chicago.
I'm fine with shoplifting from corporations. I encourage that.
That's all he has.
There you go.
Shoplifting from major corporations. That's all he's got.
That's A-okay with me.
I love Stein. By the way, I love Stein. I've heard about him ever since he did the Brittany Griner thing. When you're out doing your man of the street stuff, you absolutely have a diabolical smile. I have no idea what you're thinking, but I love every aspect of it because you have to be fearless to do stuff like that. And so we've done that in radio my whole life, and you've taken it to a new level. So I'm a big fan of yours.
How do you not just back
I
it
love
down?
that.
I mean,
I love
you,
that.
How do you not just almost apologize for being a dick?
No, because listen, I got one speed, full speed, and I'm here. I got your back, Bubba, just like you had my back in that.
And you know what?
boxing.
You got Seth's back too, deep down, because he works for my show, and he's a good person, and he's
I have Lummies and Anna's back a little more. I have a little more history with them. I would have their back.
Why would you have Anna's back? Man,
what the hell?
Well, she's in the Jewish Illuminati, and I don't think Seth is. So that's why I respect anybody in the Jewish Illuminati. So
you might be right on that. So listen. We were looking at you as we were getting ready to go on the air, and what kind of sweatshirt do you got? Like a Cabbage Patch?
It's a big pocket.
Yeah,
this is a big pocket. This is from Target. Look.
It's a fleece.
I still got the tag on it. I just got it at Target at $30, double XL.
Nice.
Now, are you gonna hold on? Are you gonna wear it for the 3 or 4 cold days you have in Dallas and then return it? Of course.
Well, I'm going to Iowa. Yeah, I'm keeping the tag on so I can wear it to Iowa, and then when I get back, I can get store credit. So that's why I keep the tag on it because I don't want to.
Do you just tuck the tag, or do you even care? Like, do you roll with the public being able to see the tag, or do you stuff it in?
Paige just made me rip the tags off. I also bought like a sweatsuit, pants and a matching thing, and I was walking around.
What are you, Run DMC now?
Exactly, and I kept all the tags on it, and she ripped the tags off, and I almost freaking yelled at her.
Oh.
Now, when you say Paige, this is an all new development because does Paige know that when you were running through these whores, these internet sluts, and these girls that didn't really like you when you were doing that thing?
Some of them liked me.
No,
some of them liked me.
I mean, and some of them were very attractive. But does Paige know how many times I championed her cause?
I think so, and she's coming to Barb. Yeah, I know she. And her mom is a big, Bubba the Love Sponge. Still follows the YouTube. Still check out the show. So her family, they are a Bubba Army.
Now,
so
are they from this area? From the Tampa area?
They're from Austin, but her mom was a Howard Stern fan and Sirius Radio.
So they got us
person.
that way.
Wait. How did this reconciliation happen?
Yeah.
I'm very curious.
But hold on.
Just
before we get
who
to
reached out to whom?
Yeah, how did it? Because you're running with all these whores, these bitches that are hitting golf balls, and then you try to use your TV show to get down their pants. I see how it works.
And apparently she wasn't even speaking to you at all. You were like messaging her, and she wouldn't get back to you.
Yeah,
so how did that change?
She moved out after you went through this little. I have to be with these hot little Instagram whore stage, and you'd go.
God bless you.
And you'd go town to town making these GOP party, like you would be a guest of the young GOPs of Sacramento or something like that. And they
Berkeley.
They pay like $18 to come up and say something.
A little
like
more
that,
than that.
And then
Remember that golfer too.
You were going.
Bree Teresi, remember her?
Yeah, Bree Teresi.
She was super hot.
Then you were talking about
Probably still
every
is.
town that you go to, you usually got 3 or 4 that are trying to get on the tip, and so you probably were doing that a little bit. And all along, every time I'd have you on Wednesday, I'd be like, man, don't forget about Paige. Don't forget about her, man. She's got the nicest areola I've ever seen in my life. They're nice. She's hot. She's got a great attitude.
Sweet.
She kind of liked you before you were a big thing.
And she gets it. She gets what you're trying to do.
She understands this
She's
whole
like a merch crick.
And Andy Kaufman gimmick you're trying to pull. She gets it. She gets it.
And you said she would have been way better when Marshawn Lynch wanted to beat the crap out of you.
Right. She's
that
feisty.
is true.
She's really got your back, and you scoffed at the notion you did. You were a dick about it several different times. And does she know that I championed her cause so very much?
Well, I'm sure she does now. I'm sure she's watching the show. She's been watching me like a hawk ever since we got back together.
So how did it happen? Who reached out to whom?
Well, I was trying to reach out to her because we did this old Frontier all-you-can-fly Willie, which is a gimmick, which is a scam. And so I had signed her up for it, and somehow my credit card was still on her Frontier pass, so it automatically re-signed her up, and I got a $300 charge. Well, that's what
that's a meltdown for this guy. I mean,
if he's looking to get $9 back from McDonald's.
This guy used to. I mean, he worked at a buy here, pay. His dad made $1 million in the bond business and the buy here, pay here market. I mean, this guy is part carny deep down. This guy's always flim-flam in some kind of deal.
Listen to this. This is a true thing. This is about 8 years ago. I worked at the Texas State Fair at the Texas Lottery Luck Zone. They have a scratch-off. One of the biggest tents at the State Fair is the Texas Lottery tent.
Right.
And they hire MCs. They paid you $400 a day for a 4-hour shift because there's 8 hours. You'd only work half a day. And I was a carnival barker.
I know what give us your spiel. Go ahead.
Well, I'd be like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Texas Lottery Luck Zone. If you buy 5 tickets, you're going to get a chance to spin the wheel. When you spin the wheel, you're going to get chances to win more lotto tickets or a vacation, a fleece, snacks, state fair prizes. So we'd be spinning the thing, and then sometimes they would land on the spinning wheel. They would get to go in the money machine. So we had a money machine, and they'd be grabbing money, and they'd walk out.
And you were the MC. You were the host of ceremonies.
I was the MC, host of ceremonies at the Texas State Fair for this.
Any video of that? I'd love to have it.
I got to find it. I think I have some on my Facebook. I should have, back then I wasn't even creating content. It would have been such funny content because this is what was sad. Is that a lot of the carnival workers would go there at the end of their shift and they would spend their whole check buying dollar. I know it makes me sick buying dollar lottery tickets, but every lotto ticket on the back, it says this is a 76% chance to win, 82%. It has a percentage.
Right.
So these people would win sometimes. Like they would spend $100 and they would win like $67 back. So they would think that they were going to win. And it was so depressing.
So you would just see one carnival worker after another ruin their life.
I mean, seriously, Bubba, because you could tell they're the carnival worker. They had the shirt, they had the tag.
And they get paid in cash by the carnival worker, dude. $400 for the week, and so they take $350 of it and buy scratch off tickets, and you see them win $87, and you see them
they're just trying to get in that money machine.
They're just gonna try to get the leftover.
Trying to get a set. They were all trying to get in that damn money machine, so they'd buy 10 $1 tickets to get to spin the wheel, and then one of them would. Then one Mexican dude would get in the money machine, and he would cheat, but we'd let him keep it.
Now hold on. How do you cheat? What's the rules of the money machine?
Well, they'll get there right next to the vent. They'll get right next to the vent.
That's just good strategy, friend.
Yes, it's a hell of a strategy. But that machine's blowing it. But they'll see enough people.
Is this as much as you can carry, or as much as you can put up your shirt, or is as much as you can put in your pockets, or is it
fake dollars? It's fake dollars. So you just grab it. They didn't have anything. You have to grab it by hand, so your hands get kind of full. But they would grab like $100. They would grab like $67, whatever it was. Each dollar was one. But the Mexican guys, they were good. They
we need a money machine, don't you think?
Yes.
We're like, Seth, you know what? You had such a good day today, Seth. You got to get in the Bubba money machine. Before we can, like once a week, whoever's had the best week of content,
employee of the week,
the employee of the week gets to jump in the money machine. And like, what's the most they ever really could get?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think somebody got 100 one time because they were in there. Because I would sometimes let them go over a few seconds.
What's the time that you guys have?
3 minutes.
You'd have 60 seconds. I think it was 60 seconds.
Hannah, you're such a.
Well, I've done it before as a Jew. Usually they give you 3 minutes.
No, they don't give Jewish people 3 minutes and Catholic people 20 seconds. No, it's 30 seconds.
No, it was a minute, I believe. I remember it was a minute.
All right,
and
so
I would keep the machine on, and as soon as you turn the machine off, you couldn't grab it. Sometimes I'd leave it on a couple more seconds. Like kids always want to get in it, but we couldn't let kids in it. So that was always a big thing. It'd be parents going in and then, Mom, I want to take my kid in the machine.
Well, in our money machine, the only person that really probably can't get in it is Lummy because he's too big.
Lummy can fit.
Lummy's head would hit the top of the machine, and his hair would get caught in the fan, and he'd get decapitated.
Get sucked up, yeah.
Get decapitated.
No, but there was people that were really drunk in the machine that were causing a disturbance and stuff.
Let me Google money machine and send me a link to what a real. Now I don't want a job. I'm going to get one. I'm going to get a real one, a real nice one. I'm sure they make them.
Wait. So you reach out to pay-per-view. You're like, hey, I was just charging.
I need you to cancel this.
Okay.
And she's ignoring me, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I want what I can't have because she was ignoring me. Then I'm like, bitch, answer the phone. So then after about a week, we started talking, and then we hung out a couple times, and it wasn't that great the first couple times we hung out. There was a lot of animosity.
No sex. No sex. First couple, no sex.
No, I think we actually had sex pretty early, but
sex first time on the reuniting.
Yeah,
deal?
oh yeah, on the
First time?
reunite. Yeah, we were definitely horny. That was one of the reasons I think we got back together a little bit.
Yeah, but man, she shouldn't have any problems finding a feller. You know what I'm saying?
No, she doesn't, and I don't have problems either. But this is the thing, Paige.
Why'd you have to throw that part in there? I didn't say that part.
Well, I just want the audience to know. I don't want them
you want
to
to make yourself feel better deep down. She has a way easier time getting laid than you do.
Of course,
Okay.
that is very true.
Right.
That is very true. I mean, if I want to go
so
sleep
hot
with some,
and she's so cool.
She's young and she's
malleable. You can make
She's
malleable.
malleable.
Yeah, she is. She's still young enough.
You like
But then
that one,
a lot of
pretty
these.
good for me, Anna. Malleable.
That's
That was
pretty
very
strong.
good.
It's pretty strong.
Adjective, whatever the verb, whatever
So
it
you
is.
guys,
But,
you guys now is she already back living with you?
kinda, yeah.
Wow, take
Well,
care of
because
the
I'm going.
cats.
So listen. So I'm going to Vivek Wallace.
Now is she good? Like as far as keeping the laundry done and like does she keep the house clean?
She's a good woman, is Bubba trying
She
to say.
does. She could clean better, but there's a lot. It's a lot of cats. There's a lot of the laundry machines outside in the garage. So sometimes it's a long hike with a big laundry basket.
Sure,
so,
right.
Yeah.
And she's got how many cats? You're a cat guy, of course. How many cats?
I got 5 right now.
And a
you know,
turtle.
Cat and cats shed and poop. So like
I know.
mean,
Look, I had this hostess. I have this hostess Twinkie I was gonna have for breakfast. The breakfast of champions, and you can't tell on the camera the cat peed on it. So now I can't eat this.
You can't.
I'm dead serious. I swear you
and
can't even
so
see it.
I can only
The cat
imagine.
peed on
I
it.
can only imagine. The smell of your house where you have cats that are urinating on Twinkies just at will.
Just at will. They'll just leave a little pee. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it
That was
smells
actually Paige
horrible.
that
But cat pee is some of the
I'd eat it if that was the case.
So, cat pee is some of the strongest fluid known to man. I mean, like when a cat's in heat and it lays down just a little puddle, it is.
Oh, and then when it dries out, it's like salty and it's like a griminess. No, a cat urine is one of the most pungent, powerful odors that you can have.
Does pay-per-view clean the cat box?
A little. I have an electronic one. I kind of take care of the cat box, but she does do some cleaning. She cleaned the kitchen. She'll, the bathroom. She'll clean the bathroom and the shower.
Any cooking parameters?
Not a lot of cooking because I have, the dietary restrictions. I don't eat meat. So that sucks. So we eat out for every meal. That's costing me.
Wow, think about
this
that.
past month, I spent $681 this month. Uber Eats.
It's only been 3 days of January.
No, I'm just saying this past month. I looked at my bills. I'm about to be sick.
Now, would that be halfy if old girl wasn't up in the cut? I mean, would that be
Yeah, it'd be half, and I would go pick it up. Half the time we can't decide on a place to eat, so we're like, I'm making concessions. But if I was just eating on my own, I'd go to the ramen place. I'd go here because I love Asian flair foods.
And she does.
She's not a big Asian person. I'm eating the vegetable spring rolls. I'm eating the ramen.
What does she
eating Yokosoba noodle.
McDonald's, yeah.
She likes the baked potato from McAllister's. She loves. Everybody loves a double cheeseburger. I have to bring my dad home a double cheeseburger every day. I have to get my dad a McDonald's burger. So that's McDonald's is kind of
the life of Alex Stein, my friend. We used to have Tucker Carlson, and now we got double cheeseburgers from McDonald's with a cat and heat urine gimmick. Boy, we're on top of the world.
A hot and spicy McChicken, yes, and then I have the app as well. If anybody's going to McDonald's and you don't have the app, you're an idiot, because let me tell you something. You got deals on this thing. Bubba, do you have the McDonald's app?
Well, here's the thing. If I have a McDonald's app, that means I'm going to McDonald's. And so I try not to go to McDonald's, to be honest with you. It's not real good for my weight.
Your health.
Did you know that their fries, they have to put a special chemical on their fries, that they have to leave them for 3 weeks in a specially locked place because the chemicals they use to keep the skin off the potatoes.
No, to keep you addicted to them is what yeah.
Sure
whatever they got
addictive coating that just makes you have to have a McDonald's fry immediately as soon as you see the icon. You just gotta smash it.
I smashed it. So I got the coupons right here. So I'm using coupons now. This is $2.
And this is all to try to dehumanize your experience at McDonald's, so that the more they can automate, they don't got that schlep boy that's taking your order through the megaphone that you can't understand, and there's a communication breakdown, and he gets the order wrong. I mean, apps don't get the order wrong. People may.
Well, didn't they say they doubled them?
Well, doubling's not getting it wrong. That's just it's just a billing.
Yeah,
it's a billing.
That
error.
was a billing issue. Yeah.
So pay-per-view is back now. Are you gonna you're bringing her to Barb?
Oh, we're going full barp all the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
no, we're
What?
excited.
No.
We get in Friday morning at 11 a.m. and then the Cowboys and Bucks could potentially play. So listen to my schedule real quick. So I'm going to Vivek Ramaswamy, Iowa tomorrow. I come back Friday afternoon. Then Sunday I fly to Washington D.C. to see the Dallas Cowboys play the Washington Redskins at FedEx Field.
Oh yeah, Commanders.
Okay, whatever. And then after that, Monday I go on Tim Pool, and then Tuesday I'm going and I'm spending the whole day in Washington D.C.
Tuesday.
I'm going on the Tuesday, and I'm doing my show from there. I'm going to sit in front of AOC's office for 5 hours until they kick me out of the Capitol, and I'm gonna find that ass, and I'm gonna call her Big Booty Latina again.
Supposedly,
and I'm gonna go viral
I forget
again.
who was telling me, but there's this African American woman, I think maybe from North Dakota or I don't know whether maybe Wisconsin or Michigan or something.
It's
but
the Michigan one.
She is so hot. Just there's this African American representative.
Yeah, that Crockett or whatever. See, that's the other thing, Bubba. There's 432 reps, I believe. More than half, 75% of the politicians on Capitol Hill, you could just be walking, you wouldn't even know. I mean, they wear a pin that will give you, if you know what that pin looks like. But I'm just telling you, even congressmen and congresswomen from these states, you're like, who the hell is that? They're all trying to do some gimmick to get famous, to become Marjorie Taylor Greene or AOC.
Now,
or
do they get Secret Service protection? Like if they're in their chambers and they want to walk down the street to
not the reps, they don't get anything.
They don't get nothing.
No, a congressman and Senate. No, I mean maybe if it's a special occasion or something, but they don't have any security.
AOC ain't got no security.
No,
just that ass.
Just that ass.
Well, now,
big booty Latina.
Do you have a pass from pay-per-view that if AOC said, "Hey, come on, you Jewish big boy"?
Oh yeah,
come get some of this.
100%. I have a hall pass at AOC. If AOC laid down and she said, "Insert me," I would have the hidden camera. Because this is what they say. There was a rumor about me sleeping with Marjorie Taylor Greene. I love Marjorie.
Did you?
No, and I would have, and if I did, I would have filmed it and I would have shared it 1,000%.
No. Let me step in as your friend. Don't be filming any sex acts, okay, brother?
Why not, Bubba?
Yeah, but why? What if it was just a selfie in the bed? Like I would have had something.
But
I would have had.
Bubba, it's him. It's not,
Yeah, just if it's you and her and you guys both know about it, yeah, that's great. But man, don't be a third party on a deal, brother.
I know, and I know you know that. But I would have leaked that. I would have been calling TMZ that I hit it, doggy. I did it. I did my,
I bet you she's pretty sassy too. You know what I'm saying? I bet you she's
Marjorie Taylor Greene. Oh yeah, she's a high. Yeah, she's a high.
No,
stamina.
if somebody put a gun to your head and said you got to blast Marjorie Taylor Greene or AOC,
can you throw
AOC,
Lauren Boebert in there?
Lauren Boebert, I would pound.
She's the hottest one.
She looks
Send me
good.
a picture of her immediately. I would cancel.
She was the chick in the Beetlejuice play.
Yeah, she got caught. She got caught hitting a vape pen. Yeah, she was hitting a vape pen inside of a nice theater.
She's the 36-year-old grandmother.
Yeah. And
she was having her
boobs. And they escorted her out, and she was kind of sassy about it.
She was giving him the finger, and
she's giving the finger, hitting the vape, and she was rubbing the guy's the side of his thigh.
Who was a Democrat?
Did she have to resign, or is
she moved districts? I just read.
Yeah, she's doing another gimmick. Well, so her district, some liberal guys running against her, and now that guy got a bunch of money from like Ryan Gosling or all these Hollywood celebs. So now she's running in a different district where some other Republican was. So yeah, she's switching district, trying to do whatever she can because she barely won her last election. But that's the other problem with these politicians. You think that once they win their election, they're going to D.C. and they're going to start getting work done. As soon as they win their election, they're trying to plan their next election victory.
Yeah.
They're
especially
going,
the Congress people because they're on 2-year cycles, whereas the Senate's on a 6-year. That makes no sense to me. Why don't they just both go 4 years like every other election?
I agree because I'm telling you,
because if you're doing a 2-year deal, all you're doing is nonstop campaigning.
Correct.
That's all they do. That's all they care about. That's all the events they go to. They don't actually care about getting stuff done. And you'll talk to them, I'll be like, Marjorie, why don't you get this done? She'll be like, I do. I send these bills. I send this stuff, and it just gets denied. Or somebody. I mean, you can only do so much as one person. So you think, oh, I'm going to go to D.C. and change the world. It's like, no, you're not. You're just going to become a politician and try to raise money for your party because that's the other scam, whether it's a liberal or Democrat, whether it's conservative, Republican, whatever, liberal or conservative, you have to fundraise for your own party, actually get respect within your own Democrat or Republican Party.
So that they got your back.
It's all a big shakedown.
That's why
Every
Kevin
aspect.
McCarthy was the speaker, because he raises the most money. So it's all about money. It's all about, it's
True.
campaign finance. So it's all scam. They don't really care about you and me. And this is the thing. Bubba, you and I cannot donate as much money as Pfizer or Moderna or McDonald's. So why would they listen to us if they can get more money from Firestone Tire?
They can only get $500 for us as individuals, but they can get, with corporations and SoftPac, these lobbyists and SoftPac money and big pharma and big, oil and big energy.
And your Dow Chemicals or something? I mean, why would they go and care about us when they can speak to a $100 billion chemical company?
You got Dow Chemical comes up to the representative and say, hey, listen, let me tell you something. I'm going to donate $1 million to your campaign, but what you're going to do for us is you're going to mandate that all floor cleaners in your school districts have to be Dow, right?
It's that easy.
That's how it works. And you're like, oh, yeah, because we have an environmental floor stripper and cleaner that's good for the kids and it won't hurt anything. And you're going to mandate that every school system in your district has to now carry this new floor cleaner. Boom.
Yep.
That's exactly how it works.
That's how it works. Exactly how it works.
And it's like, we do think even the McDonald's and Nabisco and all these corporations, they have a lot of power getting aspartame, getting stuff passed. But, Bubba, the biggest problem, I don't care what political ideology you have, is the military-industrial complex. Is all these military companies, they own these politicians.
Dwight Eisenhower, he warned us about it.
Yeah. You nailed it. He said the military-industrial complex will be one of our biggest threats, and that's what it is, because the liberals love Raytheon and the conservatives love Raytheon. They love Halliburton. And who doesn't love Boeing? I love Boeing. I get on a Boeing 737 plane all the time. But Boeing makes a lot of weapons that kill people.
Boeing doesn't make as much money on the planes they're selling Southwest as they are the United States government that's buying, all these anti-defense gimmicks and things that are far worth more than some stupid 787 Super 8 Max
wars
Willis.
are profitable.
Exactly right. It is all about money. And that's the other thing with this war in Israel and Palestine. We love funding this. I mean, we're not even talking about Ukraine. And listen, I want to help out some Israelis, but at the same time, I don't like funding wars where people are dying. You saw IDF, they killed 4 Israeli hostages that had white flags on them. They killed their own people. So it's like, I don't know. I just hate all this war. I want to be in Tampa at BARP when I'm kicking John from Naples' ass.
Yeah, he's in chat. He's in chat wondering why the heat.
Can I play the song and it not knock us off the air?
Yeah, we should be fine as long as you don't hit the
All right,
I'm friends with this guy. His name's Bubba the Love Sponge. He used to be on Howard Stern's network.
I know who he is.
Yeah, so you've heard of Bubba.
She knows who you are. Roseanne knows.
Does Roseanne really know who I am?
Yes, she does know who you are.
I think almost every, even majors, like I bet you Jennifer Aniston knows who I am.
All right, Bubba, let's not get crazy.
Yes,
no,
Bubba,
Seth, no, he's right, because when Howard was at his peak in the serious years, every Hollywood set would play Howard Stern. That's why they had Ryan, whatever, all those big celebrities, Jimmy Kimmel, they'd be like, we were all listening to it on set. So every Hollywood person knows who you are, Bubba, because you were a big character on Howard Stern's show in those years, and you would come on after him, so it'd be impossible.
I got the largest sex scandal in the history of sex scandals.
Of course.
So yeah, Hulk Hogan, and it got released. And he's like, Alex, I'm just a swinger. But he's still, there's more to it than that. Like,
Alex jobbing me out, man. I mean, this really hit. This hits
home.
It's
a legendary story.
He thinks that Bubba is a joke, betrays his friendship, throws him on.
Who sings this, Lemmy?
John from Naples.
John from Naples. I will protect you over Alex Stein, okay? I will protect you.
No, you will not, Bubba.
It's the truth. Just shut your mouth for a
He
second.
stays with Bubba and the merch crick, and we know he's just a wolf wearing sheepy looking clothes. He used to bond guys out of jail if they can't make bail. Now his head's getting fat. He's gonna do a boxing match. He never got with the hot chicks until his stupid tricks. Now doing cosplay cause he's desperate just to get you to click.
There you go. Now doing cosplays because he's desperate to get 2 clicks. That nails it, kid.
So don't be fake, watch out, Alex is searching for clout. Used car salesman type of hack, he turned odometers back. He bonded guys out of jail, does anything for the sale. But nonetheless I say Alex Stein keeps chopping out the sponge.
Dealing with a used car salesman, because I'm 2024 and you're 1994.
Those are your own words, bitch. Your own words.
29 years ago, Bubba ruled the radio while Alex played with pickup sticks. Now he's a simp on a limb, and he just jobs out.
simp on a blimp.
Bubba, every single chance he gets, stealing the bits Bubba did back in 96. And now he's gone ahead and throws Bubba to the wind every chance that he gets. He just keeps stepping on his neck. And just like Manson, he just stands on bridges that Bubba built.
Yeah, exactly.
And just like Spice, he'll stick a knife in Bubba's back. He's a shill. So don't be late, watch out. Alex is searching for clout. Prepaid got wise and got out. Alex has cats in his house, and we all know what they
He's got cats in his house.
say. Guys who have cats are not straight, but nonetheless, second time Alex done his jobbing out the sponge.
Son of a bitch. I'm tired of it.
Was there something that happened at last year's BARP? Because it looks like John from Naples said that something happened
Did
from
something
last year's
happen
BARP.
at last year's bar?
John, I have the footage. I'll share it today. He was jumping on my car, sexually assaulting me. But John, I didn't see one thing about me getting Bubba's.
He was jumping on your car
Sexually
and
assaulting
sexually
you.
assaulting you at last year's bar.
Like grabbing your pee-pee?
He was trying to grab my penis, grabbing my nipples, being very flirtatious in a homosexual
That was Bubba,
way.
actually.
Yeah, that's fine.
That wasn't Bubba. No, it wasn't fine, Bubba, because he took it across the line the way he did it. And honestly, I do want to give credit. We brought this up at the beginning, but who got your Twitter back? Joe Rogan follows you. You got a lot of big time celebrities that we reconnected you with. Would not have been possible if I didn't stick my neck out there and get a hold of Elon Musk. So I would like
That brings a lot of credibility here with me. That's why you're the every Wednesday at 9:15 guest that you are. We've become friends.
Very close friends.
You've stayed with me several times. When you come to Tampa, there's
your snacks.
You helped me win my fight. I would have lost that fight if it wasn't for you. I give you 100% credit for that.
Me and Rob Kahn were your corner guys because R.I.P. Rest in peace. Hank was too worried about not sweating through his cowboy hat, and your other dude, I just don't know what he really knows, to be honest with you.
And Montoya was he was quiet like a church mouse.
They didn't bring an ice pack. They didn't bring a cold compress. They didn't even bring you a bucket to spin in. They didn't even bring you a bottle of water. Rob Kahn,
no, they didn't.
Rob Kahn
they had to give me a street water. I was so thirsty.
Rob Kahn looks at me and he goes, "These are his corner guys, and they don't even have a stool, water, cold compress, nothing. They just have him and a towel. That's all they got. They got Alex and a towel. And so we cornered for you. We gave you some good advice, and you won. So
And they tried to do a Montreal screw job on me, and you stopped that.
I stopped that. So I hope that when you start getting around important people, that when you just start describing me, you don't describe me as some kind of swinger.
And we've talked about this, and I will not describe you like that anymore. That was a long time ago, and I was trying to fit it in. Roseanne took me on a tangent, but we've already discussed this. Every time I talk about,
hey, Roseanne, you know what? You know Bubba the Love Sponge? He's been blackballed and screwed probably as much as you have, for real. Let me tell you right now, man. He's the number one guy in Tampa that nobody in Tampa wants. I've been ostracized and thrown to the wolves just like she has, metaphorically, career-wise.
Yeah, why didn't you make your whole interview about Bubba?
Yeah, bitch.
Selfish
Well,
bastard.
I should have, but I'm still going to connect you. I was just with Roseanne in Phoenix, Arizona at the Turning Point USA event. So
have you blasted her yet?
No,
I would. Seth would.
He's back with Paige now, Bubba.
Yeah, but
even Paige would give you a pass for Roseanne. That's a notch right there, kid.
Yeah, that's an iconic deal. But this is the other thing is now I've become friends with Roseanne's son, Jake, who's a great guy, and then Jake's wife, Hannah. So I almost don't like making those Roseanne sexual jokes. I would blast. I would have to tell Jake that I would have to too.
Let me tell you something, Alex. How about meeting me later tonight in my hotel room?
Lasker.
I would say
meet
yes.
me in my hotel room and go ahead and show me what you got there, big boy. You say you're a pimp on the blimp. Let me see what type of penis action you got there.
You know what we do? We get a cigarette. And she just sit there and we'd smoke cigarettes all night.
Nice. Oh, she burns through the reds, does she not?
Oh, she smokes cigarettes like they're running out.
How many packs a day do you think? Is she a 2-pack a dayer?
Oh, easy. Yeah, easy.
Doesn't she smoke a lot of weed too?
She smokes a vape pen. Yeah, she smokes a vape pen. I didn't see her actually smoking any.
But she burns
real weed.
Two packs of Camel. What is she? A Camel Crush? Miller? Is she a Marlboro Light? What is she?
Yeah, Marlboros, and then what she likes to do is and I didn't see her drink that much, but I know she drinks a little bit. But when I spent the night with her, I think she just had like a glass of wine. She didn't get drunk, but she was hitting the vape and chain smoking cigarettes. But she loves to sit on her laptop and read about conspiracies and rip cigarettes. It's actually kind of cute. You know what I mean? She just sits there.
It's charming.
Now, she's a Marlboro Red or a Marlboro Light smoker?
I think they were Marlboro, maybe ultralights or lights, from what I believe.
Right.
And yeah, so they're, light cigarette, normal cigarette, and she likes to get on her laptop. She likes to sit there. She has her granddaughter she deals with.
Have you sent her any D pics?
No, I would if she asked.
Okay.
I mean, I would. I mean, I'll do anything Roseanne asked me to do because she is that iconic.
Right.
She's that legendary.
Didn't Tuck interview her? Tucker?
Oh yeah. Tuck just had her on the other day.
Is Tuck ever gonna have me on?
He is, and you know what? I'm going to do on Thursday morning. I'm going to try to get this with Lummy. I'm going to try to get Vivek on your show for Thursday morning.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, we were talking
Lummy?
about that. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Fantastic. Try to do that for me, okay, buddy?
Yep.
Yeah,
That's a
we'll do
huge
that
get.
Thursday.
We got to let you go. We're out of here.
It'll be
okay?
Thursday morning.
Pimp
So
on a
I'll-
Blimp, Blaze TV. You know all the places to find Alex.
Yeah,
He's very
watch me.
popular. He's way more popular than we are. And,
No,
and
Bubba,
it's
no, I'm
official.
not.
It's official. You have no problem with Seth Kushner, your fellow.
I have no problem with Seth. Seth won me over. I was a little skeptical at first. I see this new guy, and I just,
He's very talented. He's the chosen.
I'm very
he's the chosen one
territorial
right now. He's the chosen.
I'm
one.
very territorial of you, Bubba. You and I become best friends, and I don't want to lose that. I don't have a lot of friends in this industry. It's a tough industry, so I really, I value our friendship.
Are you
deeply.
staying with me for Barb?
I want to. Yeah,
Okay.
I'd like to if
All right,
that's
perfect.
possible.
No problem.
All right.
All right. See you later. See you later, buddy.
See you guys.
Bye, Alex.
All right. It's time for us to say goodbye. And guess what's coming up next?
Cushion hum.
Cushion hum. I don't know how that.
Nobody knows.
Thanks for letting me finish.
You've been listening to the Bubba the Love Sponge Show, starring
me, Bubba the Love Sponge.
Co-host and show historian Lummox.
Co-host Anna Hummel.
Co-host Dr. Dan Diaco, Esquire of Council. Co-host J. Diaco, Esquire, the Spitting Cobra of Council.
Rhett, the filthy ginger video editor.
Yeah, back here wiring up. It's Mini Macho.
The BRN agent, Thomas Buttoned Up B.
And for everything else, go to thebubbaarmy.com.
Now, time for the legal disclaimer.
Exactly.
The Bubba the Love Sponge Show is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this show without express written consent of the Bubba Radio Network is prohibited.
We must dissuade him of this delusion.
Until next time, always remember.
I'll repeat hello.